Welcome one and all. It is the grand final for 2025, the Loddon Valley Football Netball League Senior Grand Final. I'm Brian Coughlin. Adam Allerton is with me. This is the big one, Weeks.
Good afternoon. These teams played an absolute classic a fortnight ago at SERP. Bridgewater getting the job done by 8 points. Sharp kicked 5 for the victors and Robbins kicked 7 for Marong. And I think those two will have a huge influence on today's game.
So we're in the middle. And a bit of celebrating going on in the background for the Marong Footy Club. They picked up the reserves. As you would understand, they are celebrating big time. So well done. So we're just about ready for a start. In the middle. It'll be Bradbury. In the ruck. Umpire puts the hand up, says we're ready to go. The grand final for 2025. Marong versus Bridgewater. Ball comes out the middle. No one can get a clean possession. Ground level. Umpire's picked out a quick free kick. So Marong going to the end, the Riverside Oval end, i.e. the Newbridge end. Ball comes back in towards the half forward flank. Forward flank. Was that a mark? Umpire couldn't see, I should say. Towards the boundary line, they'll see it over. Already there's a bit of pace and a bit of pressure, Wicks.
Yeah, early moments of ground. Good toss to win, you know. Might be a 1 or 2 goal breeze at best, but yeah, it'll be tense early.
So slap towards the back. Marong with numbers around the corner. Can anyone take a mark here? Went over the top of everyone. Some clear air, little punch over the top. Just took it. Might have got one a little bit high, as Darcy would. Umpire disagrees. So I'll throw it back up. So again, first to the ball, little slap at the back there. It's Conway that got the slap. That tackle's okay. Sits on the boundary line. And they'll see it back over. Game hasn't reached any big heights just as yet.
No, just we'll have that feeling out process the first 5 minutes as both teams want to establish the game they want to play.
So it's slap at the back there. Round the corner. Just got it in his left boot. Kicking it forward is Frankel. Has it made it? Oh, just sits on the line.
It's goal.
So they get the first one. Wasn't the best kick for goal by Frankel, but he'll take it.
Just floated that extra. Like I said, there's a slight breeze going that way, and it just floated fractionally longer than everyone was expecting and got the goal. Marong, first strike, had territory, got the goal.
So first cab off the rank to the Marong Footy Club. Good crowd at Newbridge's Oval here. Ball comes out the back, just stolen. Here's an opportunity. Oh, he got run down. Thought he had an hour, Allings. Free kick. So Toomey now plays on. Got to kick it. In fact, handball. Geez, he put his teammate under all sorts of pressure there in Geary. Round the corner, little short kick. Bit of a wobbler. Comes over the top. No one has a clean possession, ground level. Still no one can get out of it. Umpire says nothing because the ball's out now. They sit at the bottom. Little kick out of there was good by Norton. Turn around the corner. Nice bit of pace going on there towards the forward line. Still they sit. This is Sharp. Can't pick it up. Now he tries to get there, Lockie Sharp. They run over the top. Jesus, they're going in hard here. Ball's just swung out the back. They might get out of jail here. Marong, they do. To the forward, to the middle. Kicks over the top. This is Lee. Kick goes again. Towards the forward line. Is that a mark? Free kick? Not sure what it was. Good work going forward by Jimmy Gadsden. Play on is the call. Sinks the slipper out there, Kane Robbins. Towards the boundary line off hands, and they'll see it over the line.
Early injury for the Panthers with Knock coming off. Yeah, not sure what's actually wrong with him, but not a great start in that regard.
So ball about to be thrown back in. Just trying to pick up some numbers as we go along again, Wicks. So it's good fun. Anyway, ball taken out of there. Little kick going forward. Nice work there by Wilcox. Not another bounce towards the line, is it? No, it gets there first in the end. Harry Conway, and sees it through. 1-1-7 plays yet to score. The kick was good. Out towards the half-forward flank. This is Watt. His kick had to be good. Now it sits up nice and high. Should get there, Tibbet. Doesn't. Bounce over the top. Spun around from things was Davies. Gives it back around the other way. Here they come again. The tackle had to stick. He gets around a couple of tackles. In fact, bounces around 3 and now sits it out nice and wide. Dangerous kick in the end. Good tap at the back there towards the boundary line, and they'll see it over. Some nice work there in defence by Alexander.
Yeah, nice elusive skills there. Just good little sidestep. Marong just dominating territory and possession early.
So ball thrown back in, goes over the top of everyone, goes towards the back there. Toomey was there. Little kick. Who's going to take a mark here? No one in particular. Trying to pick it up. Little handball over the top. Just gives it off here. They go forward. Nice work. The 1-2. Powell, Norton together. Nick Norton, that is. It bounces. Funny because it's a footy. The tackle had to stick, and Digi lucky to get out of that. Roberts towards the boundary line. They work hard. Handball just over the top from Watt. Comes back the other way. Now he's got to get rid of it. He does to Sharp. Ball spun out the side. Little kick forward. Geez, they're on here if they can go forward. Little kick's a ripper. And that man Sharp again is going to have a shot for goal.
Yeah, just good persistence. They could have let the ball go out, but just decided to keep it in. Use of hands, and found Lockie who gets on with it and goals.
So Sharp gets the first for Bridgie. 1-1-7 Marong. Bridgewater, the 1 straight 6, 5 gone first term here at what is a very full Riverside Oval at Newbridge.
He's tough to defend, Lockie Sharp, because he's not your traditional 100-goal kicking forward, which is usually marking. He's highly skilled and very quick and very evasive. So it's a tough matchup because you don't want to give him his time and space.
That's exactly it. Good call. So ball back in the middle. They all run to contest. No one can pick it up. Swings out the back. Good tackle. Umpire says, give it again. So tap forward. Try to get out a little kick out of there. Norton, James Variety. It's going to come over the other side. Kick going forward. Little tap. Oh, worked out okay. So he'll say he meant that. Kick goes out nice and wide. Robbins can't take the mark. Still in play. The bottom of that pack. Good tackle. Still, umpire says, give it to me.
Yeah, Robbins usually snaffles that, but on this occasion just didn't.
Jacob Eade was good there a second ago too, through the middle from Marong. So the umpire will throw it up. A massive crowd here at Riverside Oval. So umpire tosses it up. Slap comes forward. They go in after it again. No one can get out of there. Toomey had a good go at it. Towards the forward line. Kicks off hands. Look out. Opportunity here from Marong. Swings back the other way defensively. Bridgewater under all sorts of pressure. And that's what happens. High tackle. And Marong will have a shot at their second goal, Wicks.
Yeah, it's intense, fast football, and unfortunately defenders make mistakes down there and could be very costly.
So Jack McKay will have a shot. He's about 30, or when he kicks 25 out.
Yeah, the breeze does help him there because it'll bring it back towards the goal.
Kicks on its way. Looks good. He likes it. He liked it off the boot. So they get their second. Marong, 2-1-13, 1 straight Bridgewater, 8 gone first term here at Riverside Oval.
Not looks all right, so he's coming back on for Marong. Marong just had good possession, good territory early, and good skills as well.
Bit stiff on Jack McKay. He kicks the goal, gets dragged for Frankel, who kicked the first goal. So ball back in the middle. Rucks are ready. Up in the air now. She's got up nice and high. It was Powell. Handball comes out. Just coming in to meet it, Zellings. Now it's a race on. Just got a little boot on it. Well done. Now they go forward. Kick round the corner. Had to be good. And was. towards the boundary line. That'll stay. It'll be out. So Estrada was the man with the greying hair. Not that there's anything wrong with that, Wicks.
No, just be grateful to have it.
Great call. A few out there that don't have it. So ball thrown back in. Big punch towards the boundary line. A little bit of a wrestle going on. Umpire might have seen more than we did. In fact, he did. So it's going to be a Bridgewater free kick, but they thought they might have got an advantage from that. Estrada's going to take the kick again. So here's his kick. Estrada. Is it Estrada or Alexander? Might be Alexander it is, sorry. Kick towards the forward line, over the top of everyone. No mark taken. Coming through, trying to fight it through. There was Lee. Still they push forward, and they do nicely. Through Corey Gregg, over the top. Gee, we all thought it. Anyway, ball comes across again. Little kick short. Umpire said that was okay. It's a mark. So Simons goes out nice and wide. Good kick. Short again to the boundary line. That's nice. Here comes Bridgewater. So Roberts now decides to sink the slipper and does so. He's looking for Sharp back there. No one can take a mark. Ground level, it sits. Good tackle. Ball going nowhere there, and the umpire says, give it to me. So she's she's a big contest at the moment, mate. The fight's on. Big slap away. This time by Powell towards the forward line. Dangerous time for Marong defenders. Little handball comes out. Might just see that one over the line. In fact, he does, Jacob E.
It's just a typical start to a grand final where there's a lot of pressure and no easy disposals.
So ball thrown back again. Slap goes forward. Just got to get out of there somehow. The experience of Corey Gregg. Ball comes back. Tibbett slapped out of his hands towards the boundary line, and they'll see it over.
So, yeah, this has been pretty much the first quarter, the first 10 minutes, a lot of contest. It's hard to break free. There's a lot of pressure on the ball. The best players will shine in this. Oh, look at that for a thump forward.
Big thump forward it was. Gregg out of there. Umpire says you let it go. So it'll be a free kick coming back. Bridgewater through Ferguson. Ferguson doesn't waste any time. Down there looking for Estrada. He got a hand on it. Umpire said all fair and love and more. Gee, that's a good tackle by Luke Ellings. So.
Yeah, ball just trapped down there at the minute, isn't it? It's just Bridgewater locking it in. Marong can't find a way out.
So umpire chucks it back in. They all stream forward. Ground level, trying to pick it up again. It was Walsh out the back. Ooh, just sits at the bottom of the pack. Might be all right for Bradbury. In fact, it isn't. He got it out. The umpire says, give it to me.
So, yeah, we've just got plenty of numbers around the ball. Probably only 6 sets of players that are not in this forward 50.
Good slap in the back again by Powell. Going forward. Ball's a bit of a stalemate in there. Geez, they're going in hard. So we're on 2-1-13. One straight to the Bridgie Mean Machine.
Yeah, Mean Machine. Just try and get some players out and drag Marong players with them.
Bradbury's slap only gained a couple of metres, and we'll do it all again.
So just everyone wants to be in the contest. Just drag a few out and try and create some space. There's no space down there.
So still a bit like a junior footy match. There's a few on it.
Absolutely, it is junior football. It's just everyone's around the ball. And so, yeah, Bridgewater just need to get a few out and drag their men out with them.
So
it's not great. It's not great football at the moment, but that's just it's good defence from Marong.
So let's see if we can clear, or someone can clear it. Sits at the bottom of the pack. Umpire's going to do it all again.
So the old third man up rule, you could get someone up and just whack it clear, but under the modern rule, you can't.
So maybe something here. Sharp, he gets tackled, got a handball away. Still goes nowhere. And sits around the boundary line. Umpire puts the hand up.
That was a dangerous tap by Marong because he thumped it forward straight to Lockie Sharp, and you don't want Lockie Sharp in space.
That's not what you want. So ball thrown back in Bridgewater's end, tap forward by Powell. Double team, they might get out of things here. Marong, handball over the top, that was Walsh. Gave it back, short kick out towards the boundary line, it sits. In fact, it doesn't sit, wasn't sure who was going to give it to there. In the end, it sits up again, little handball over the top from Eade. Running around is Davis, oh, you might be in trouble. Umpire, we thought he was giving away a free kick there for a minute. Ball comes back out the back from Eade, and Corey Gregg sees it over the line.
Just
still a few nerves out there, mate.
Yeah, it's 14 minutes and it's 2 goals to 1, and it's just very similar to the reserves game we watched. There's just a lot of pressure on the ball and not much clean handling of it.
Correct. Ball comes out. Still little handball in hope more than anything. Look out, here's an opportunity for Marong going forward. Shot on goal, he has put it through. So Nathan Devaney, the captain, says, I can do it, you can do it.
Nice little goal, just weaved in and out and just made something out of not much, and that was huge for the Panthers. The ball had lived in Bridgewater's forward line for a long time, and Marong just clogged it up and then moved it forward, open forward line goal.
Just watching with interest with Richard Tibbett back here. I reckon he plays a loose man in defence. Yeah, he does. Or he doesn't, or does he?
No,
he just seems to be on his own at the moment.
You can't at the 6-6-6 rule, but once that happens, I think you'll find that will happen.
Bradbury got the tap from Marong, goes out wide, should get there first, and a little kick away was nice. Out for Bridgewater, out towards the centre wing. In fact, it makes its way over the line, and we'll throw it back in. Alexander is the... Joel Green was the man that kicked it that way.
Yeah, the lists are a bit of an issue. I can see that you've got Knott as number 9 from Marong, and he's actually number 10.
Yep, it's good fun, isn't it? So, anyway, ball at ground level. We'll do what we can, and we'll get through. Jimmy Gadsden couldn't take it, and the umpire says, give it to me.
So, yeah, it's just a typical opening and grand final. Lots of pressure on the ball. Marong have had the better of it for the most part.
So, kick comes out. Just coming out to meet it. Good mark in the end by McCaig.
And let's see how brave he is. And he's in the middle.
Short kick is okay. Hartland gives it off to Tibbett. Short kick going forward. Here comes Marong. They look good when they start moving the ball like this. Comes out to Robbins. Pushes his opponent out of the way. Kane Robbins now tries to pick it up. Gets one in the back.
Yeah, got ridden like he was at Moonee Valley today. In the Moya States.
Darcy Wood. So Robbins back towards the middle. Either Tibbett, they kind of waited for each other. Tibbett now gets it. Handball out wide. He heard a name. Here's an opportunity for Marong to bang another. Same bloke, same bat channel, but he misses.
Wow, Robbins put it in a perfect spot and 2 blokes looked at each other.
So Devaney misses. 3-2-20 plays 1 straight 6. 17 gone, the first term of the Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final. In the seniors for 2025, Marong won the reserves. In the under-18s, it was Maiden Gully YCW. Runs his full distance out there is Harry Conway. Off hands at the bottom of the pack. Gadsden trying to get through there, little Jimmy. Runner up in the middle. The umpire says, give it to me. Perfect day for football. Rucks again at it. Nice tap at the back here. Just going forward, kick going forward. Nice work by Jack Nayland. He'll say he meant that, Jack. We've still got possession. Kick into the forward line. Oh, took the mark nicely was Powell. Plays on rather quickly. They move it quick. Who's in there? It's a one-on-one back there. Can't take the mark there was Norton towards the boundary line. And I'll see it over through Josh Roberts for Bridgie.
That was very well defended by Walsh. It's a one-on-one and just killed it nicely. Once again, Bridgewater haven't been great at this part of the game when their ball's been in their forward 50.
Good punch away by Bradbury. Sits at ground level. They've got some runners, some work to do. Estrada's kick was interesting over the top. They've got a goalkeeper there. It's Tibbett. Just bangs the boot, but it's coming back, I reckon. Oh, couldn't take the mark. Just about hit him on the head there. Was Jackie Merrin. see it across the line, and they'll throw it back in again.
Yeah, just had more time than that. And just a panic kick and wrong. Like you said, the goalkeeper well set up back there.
So ball thrown back in, goes over the top. Might be an advantage for Bridgewater here. Trying to get around. Handball was in hope. Little handball over the top was okay by Nayland.
Good
Oh, the tackle. Umpire says you let it go. Free kick. This is Hartland. Kicks it. Moves it quick from Marong. Out towards Robbins. Gets a little shove. Just slapped it back the other way. Wrong way for him though. Wood. Kick wasn't great. Mark taken right in front of us by Taylor. So Taylor has to get around. Handball was a big, nice wide one to Robbins, as you would. He just puts the roost on it, big Kane Robbins. Who can take a mark back there? No one. Ground level. They go in after it again. Sits at the bottom. No one really wants to get it out of there. Oh, in fact, they do. They steal it out the back. Big slap again by Wood. Trying to get it out. In fact, the umpire says, you've had enough, boys. Give it to me.
Still got a leg on him, hasn't he, Robbins? There's a one step
yeah.
talk.
So umpire throws it up. Tap towards the back, round the corner. Nice work by Greg of the Ben variety. Just slapped through at the last minute. Nice work by Jackie Merrin there. They get a point, Marong.
So, yeah, good defence. Good, both teams defending the game really well, actually. It's low scoring, 20 minutes in, 3 goals to 1.
So ball comes out towards centre wing, commentary side. Big punch at the back there, just at the ground level. Here they go. Jimmy Gadsden loves the goal, decides the short pass.
Oh.
Missed him.
That breeze is picking up, I reckon. The flags are just fluttering a bit harder. But it's more across the ground than towards the New Bridge end.
So...
Oh, nearly sharks there.
Oh, yeah, just thrown off the ball. Umpire didn't see that, didn't have the nuts. And now it'll be a free kick. Okay.
Yeah, it's Jonty Davis just nearly got it. But, oh, that's going to
kick
block.
Towards the boundary line. The big man's there. Powell takes the mark. Or does he?
Oh.
Oh, no, play on is the call. No one heard it. He didn't hear it anyway. Got to get a little short kick away. It's a wormy burner. And nice work by Johnston. Biggest number in the game is Davis. His short kick is good as well. And you'd give it to little Jimmy. Oh, he thought about it.
Yeah, never on.
Thought about it, Jimmy boy. He reckons he can get there from 40 weeks.
Well, the breeze is going slightly that way. Like I said, aim at left post. The breeze will bring it across.
A little bit of a breeze, isn't there?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's more across. But if it is favouring an end, it's definitely favouring the New Bridge or end or the end
Kick
Marong.
on its way, I reckon. He's got it. He has. Little Jimmy bangs one through.
Nice finish that. Taking your opportunities is going to be huge in a grand final.
4-3-27, sorry, mate. One straight Bridgewater, 22 gone first term. There must be a little bit of wind there, Wiggs. I know if you look at the flags down here, it is going that way, but...
Yeah, I think it's definitely going Marong's way. I think it's a 1 or 2 goal breeze at most. It's more so across them. But we've seen some kicks travel that way.
So back in the middle, umpire Marr chucks it up. Good tap there. No one can get a clearance. It'll sit again in the bottom of the pack there.
So this is an interesting bowl up because no one's really else has come into the square.
Willock's got the tap. No one can pick it up. Now they do. Pressure's on all the time. So Allings ran a full distance here. Kick comes back. Estrada's under it. Takes a good mark. Play on is the call. So he bangs it forward. He's looking for Sharp out there. It wasn't Sharp, in fact. It won't matter who it is. It's a Bridgewater ball.
Well, that was a really nice mark because the ball was not ideally kicked to him. It was high, but just a very good contested mark.
So McKinley is the man with the ball, Oscar McKinley. He'll have a shot. And don't they need it? Bridgie just at the moment to settle. Kicks on its way. Looks good. They like it. So 2 straight Bridgewater, 4-3-27 Marong, late stages first term here at Riverside Oval for the 2025 Loddon Valley Football Netball League Seniors Grand Final.
Very nice goal. It's just Uh, well, very nice mark to begin with, contested mark, and put it forward, because Marong have been able to have slow ball go in there and get plenty of numbers back. But when they didn't have the numbers back, they lost a one-on-one, and Bridgewater took full advantage. Good game of footy, 4-3 the two straight, coming up to quarter time.
So Powell in the ruck takes on Bradbury. Powell got up nice and high, slapped it down. And we'll do it all again. A good leap on him, Powell, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a nice jump. This is going to be tougher for him.
Good slap at the back. He got there, though. Rolls out the back. Gadsden gets tackled, goes in after it again, a little fella. Now they have a stalemate right in front of us.
At the centre throw up where you can get a bit of a run, you really want to block him like this.
Bradbury's tapped over the back. Chases on here. Davis. Tackle was good on Lachlan Lee. Comes out. Bridgewater with numbers. Estrada will probably get there first. In fact, he won't. The 234's out there in Johnston and Estrada. Look at training drill. Throw it out to those two boys and tell them to go get it. So umpire says, away you go, lads. Bradbury just took it out of there. Nice kick going forward. It bounces, sits up, in fact. Little push and shove. Kick forward. Big open forward line from Marong. They come out to meet it. Shove forward. Nice work over the top. Tried to go again. Look out. Danger time for Bridgewater. Davis comes in, gets tackled beautifully. Well done.
Good tackle. Yeah, there was one out the back. They just couldn't get the ball forward, wrapped him up, and that was huge. A huge tackle in the context of the game.
So Bradbury gets in first. Good tap, though, by Powell. Sits at the bottom. Opportunity to go forward, and they do. Bridgewater. Kick comes out. Estrada's in front. Over the back there. Couldn't take the mark. Greg Grix of the J variety. Ball out the back again. Still they wait. Opportunity to just kick it forward. Look out. Here's Sharp. Takes the mark. He does. Yes, he does. And it was good footy in the end by Bridgewater.
Yeah, Sharp just read it better off the boot, which is what good forwards do. And got himself in the right spot. 26.5 gone. Big kick.
15 points the difference. And what is a massive crowd here at Newbridge.
Isn't it great to see all the people sitting in the back of the utes in the outer?
Kicks on its way. Doesn't miss many. Lockie Sharp, and he's hasn't let anyone down here. Puts that one through. 3 straight. Bridgewater, 4-3-27. Marong, late stages, real late, in fact, in this first term for the 2025 Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final, Riverside Oval.
Yeah, Sharp's got 2 of their 3. Looks very good. Like I said, well, if you can give him some time and some space, he's going to win more one-on-ones than he loses. And it's a tight contested game. And Bridgewater have been effective when they've had their shots at goal. 3 straight.
So in the middle again, Powell takes on Bradbury. Bradbury got in the way of it. Round the corner. Nice kick going forward. Marong. Through Lee's had a bit to do for Marong. Sits at the bottom of that one. And that's not going anywhere. Few players yet to get into the game, Wiggs. We keep calling out the same names like Lockie Lee and a few of the others for Marong, and the same with Bridgewater. Tap comes round the corner. Sits up, they get through. Here's a chance for Powell if he can get there first. He doesn't. Comes out the top. Good tackle. Good pressure. Now it's snuck out the back. Kick around the corner towards the boundary line. It'll probably beat everyone over. So Frankel's kick.
Being a tight contested game, a lot of tackling, it is hard for some players to just get into the game, because as soon as they get their hands on the ball, they get tackled.
28-minute mark this term. Wouldn't be a lot left. Rucks go at it. Bradbury, no, it wasn't Bradbury. In fact, it was Willocks. Sits up, trying to get through. You're not going to get past Willocks. He's a man mountain.
Ran into the Great Wall of China there. Zigged when he should have zagged.
So Willocks taking on Powell. Ball sits at ground level. Good tackle again. The umpire says, give it to me.
So Bridgewater, No, they're going pretty much man on man at this contest.
Slap from Powell to the back, kick it out of there from Lee, Marong. Now the foot race is on. Conway doesn't get their first kick, was smothered. And it was Joshy Martin's kick, and they'll see it over. So 18 plays 27. Netball is going berserk over there. There's people everywhere.
Yeah, great spot down there. If you can, at that end, you can watch both games.
Well, let's just have to throw that one in again.
Do that again.
So ball thrown back in. Now it sits up. Big slap at the back there. Oh, trouble. Handball in hope more than anything. Davis has got it though. Has a shot at goal and he gets it. So Johnny Davis grabs one, and I wouldn't have thought there's a great deal of time left in this first term.
Did well, Davis, didn't he? He was handballed. You don't handball someone under more pressure than yourself, but Jonty got it, avoided a tackle, and under extreme pressure, put it through. Yeah, late goals. Worth goal, especially in grand finals. No, 15-point lead for the Panthers. We're expecting a close, good game, and that's what we're getting.
So in the middle, not sure if there's enough time for Bridgewater to return one. Big slap again by Willocks. Goes to ground level. No one can pick it up. This time they do. Round the corner. Free air here. Can he make it all the way back? He can't. He now collects. Slips a little kick in. That's a good kick. So McCaig, play on is the call. Short into the middle. That's a good kick as well. Looks promising. Has to get around and move it quickly as Taylor. Kick comes out wide. Good kick.
What a beautiful kick.
So they should get around him too. That was a ripper.
Yeah, I love that kick. Just not trying to hit the full forward with the dart. Just put it in the space and let the forward run onto it. And there's only one player that can mark that ball.
So Frankel from about 30 out when he kicks it. Kicks on its way. Looks all right. They like it.
Yeah, that's not. You've got them.
Well, this is the problem in the thing, yeah.
It's so yep, not kick the goal.
Right, okay. Well, let's change that one over.
So
yeah,
so that's it. So not kick the goal. So that's all right. All good.
We'll change it as we've done throughout the 3 games, mate. We'll change some names around, eh?
Yeah, no, it's been
Official
interesting.
Sheets have been
good. The LV is very good. Here's his profile for not, if you've got the LV. Calves are made of glass, but when he's on the ground, he's the prototype of centre-half forward with a lethal left foot.
Fair enough too.
Who wrote this?
This is Powell. I want to move it quick, so that's exactly what he does. Down there, off hands again, waiting for it at the back. Little handball over the top. Sharp's in there, can't pick it up. Handball out the back is good. Tibbet moves it quickly. Puts it on there. They're coming forward to meet it off hands again. Gee, that was nice work in the end. Taylor gets away with it now, kicks it forward. Bridgewater with numbers back there. He took it out of his hand in the end. Was Jack Merrin. Gives it off again. So they go forward. Oh, short kick. Looked dangerous. Martin couldn't take the mark. Bradbury was in there. His kick was smothered. Martin again goes, well, run into trouble here. Just got a kick away. And that'll be the siren. Taylor's not going anywhere, so... And neither is the youngster in McCaig. So that is quarter time here at Riverside Park and Marong. 6-3-39, Bridgewater 3 straight. 32 minutes that quarter went for, so would have sapped a little bit of energy, you'd think, Weeks.
Yeah, good quarter by Marong. They came out, in a tight contest. They looked better going forward. Bridgewater had a bit of the ball forward. Really didn't look all that dangerous except for Lockie Sharp. I mean, he had time and space. He kicked 2 of Bridgewater's 3. So very good start to Marong. They got multiple targets down there. Their smalls have done very, very well. I think 21 points. Bridgewater would be disappointed with that because for most of the quarter they were competitive, but that last 10 minutes was all Marong, and that's the difference in the game.
That's it, quarter time. Take a break, back with the second quarter Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final in the seniors very shortly.
Preliminary final week. Let's take a look at the top fives of the Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Number 1, it's Daniel Polak here. Catch me if you can. Dodging, weaving, ducking and diving, and then just nailing that one. A great goal. Number 2, Keelan Payne here. Had to work hard for this one. The ball was out in front of him. He was in two minds to pick it up or just go off the ground. He got it through, and that's all that matters. Number 3, it's a beautiful strong mark from Kane Robbins. Just strength and the little spin to cap it off. Number 4, we see Riley Taylor here just going check side to shape that one back in. A brilliant goal. And number 5, last but not least, Kyle Manley here from Marong. Picked it up beautifully, gathered and went. Put it through. Great goal.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter action, the grand final for 2025. It's Brian Coughlin with Adam Ellerton. And they need to get a wriggle on Bridgewater. 3 straight. They trail Marong 6-3-39. Ball back in the middle. Rucks will go at it. They come forward to meet it. Punch by Bradbury. Sits there. Now they go in hard. Lee just tosses it out the back. And a bit of a gang tackle. The umpire will do it all again. So umpire Marr chucks it up. Tap again by Bradbury. Milligan's giving him a go in the ruck. Estrada at the bottom of that.
Oh, hot.
With Shannon Geary. So,
Holding the ball.
Yep, Geary takes the kick. Kick going forward. Just met it on the up. Now it comes to the bottom. Bradbury slap out towards the boundary line. Chases on and just put that one across the line. He wanted a free kick on Ferguson. Didn't happen. So ball about to be thrown back in. Umpires sit. They wait. Bradbury just took it out of there. Swung it round the corner. Dangerous times for Bridgewater back there. They'd want to get the first, you'd think. Strata gets there, round the corner. Sits it up in the air with numbers. Marong, good mark back there. Gutsy effort from Eade. So Jacob Eade swings it into the forward line. Good, oh, hang on, Martin. Oh, gee, there's not much in that, is there?
Yeah, I thought both were holding, but
so
umpire had a different angle to us.
Tibbet is going to have, well, he thinks he's going to have a shot. He's gone for the long sleeves, Tibbet. Whipped on the shorty, as you would. So Richard Tibbet, this is about his run-up when he plays cricket too. Big Rich. Runs around now, on its way. Kick's not going to make the distance. Who's back there who can take a mark? No one in particular. Just swung it out of there. Kick going forward by Wood towards the boundary line. It's out of bounds on the full.
Yes, interesting phase of the game. Marong, early minutes of this second term, just dominating territory.
Yep, ball goes forward over the top. Ooh, might have been high. Umpire said no. Pick up, turn around, kick. So they get one when they probably shouldn't have. I think it's the big fella back there, just watching him with interest. Is it Tibbet that's kicked that? I'm pretty sure it is. He took off the long sleeves wig, so he sucked me in a little bit.
Well, that was just a goal out of nothing, wasn't it? There wasn't a heck of a lot going there. He just quickly threw it on the boot and it went through, and 27 points now. I didn't see this margin kind of early, but Marong have had the better of the football. Like the first couple of minutes, the ball was down there, but not much was happening and didn't look like it was going to happen. And just like out of that, a goal happened.
So Tibbet kicks the goal for Marong, as Wig said. 27 points the difference. Back to the middle. So Milligan taking on Bradbury. Got a good leap on him. Milligan again. Paul punch forward. Greg's there. Ben, the Ben variety. Tackle was on Toddy Davies. The umpire says, give it to me.
Crowds are really quiet.
Yeah, they are.
It's just a bit of a hush.
So Bradbury probably went to his advantage. Little kick comes out there from Bradbury. Did a bit of roving and ruck at the same time. Big slap at the back there from Jackie McCaig. Sits up, slapped again. Here they go again. Oh, good tackle. Ball, they drag it back in. Umpire's letting this go, which is not a bad thing. Oh, now got to do something. Yep, you let it go. They're on fire, aren't they, at the moment? Wrong.
Yeah, the tackling pressure's right up there. There's nothing. Bridgewater can't get any clean football.
So Jack McCaig's kick towards the back.
Oh, what a mark.
A mark by Robbins. He turns back the clock for at least 10 seconds.
Stuck the juke out. It was a helicopter Stephen Kernhan style coming in. He just stuck the juke out and dragged it in. Wow. If he kicks this, it's real panic stations for the Mean Machine. He hasn't kicked one yet, Robbins, but if he gets going, look out.
So massive changeovers, haven't they?
Yeah, just rotations. Like they've just rotated 4 or 5 really quickly.
So Kane Robbins used to doing this. Can he get another one from Marong? He's not going to. In fact, he's missed everything there. Off hands towards the back of the pack, and they'll throw it back in.
Wow, yeah, would have backed him in from there, but not the worst result in the world to throw in. Ball basically comes to the top of the square.
So ball thrown back in, as you said, Wiggs. Now they go again. Little kick out of there. Trying hard. Jackie Nayland. Kick comes back. Contesting there with McCaig. Noah variety. Still they work hard. Now he just sinks the slipper and had to probably do that, Harry Conway. Ball bounces over the top. Sharp comes out to give it a little bit of run. This kicks towards the boundary and on off the ground by Walsh. Good tackle. Big fella's got it. Just sinks the slipper again. The ruckman, Milligan. But it's all Marong back here. And kick's going to come back towards the middle. Dangerous kick. Sits over the top. Good tackle on Johnny Davis. Gives it up. This is Ben Gregg, short for Marong. They sit under it. That's it. Oh, I was going to say good mark, but he didn't take it.
Oh, he got paid it. I think the umpire, like us all, was expecting the mark it. Even the Bridgewater water boys had a giggle at that one.
So the kick comes back here. Just coming out to meet it. Good slap at the back. Benny Gregg's at the bottom. He ran over the top of it. Comes back his way, though. Wobbly old kick going forward. They sit at the bottom of the pack, trying to spin out of there, around the corner from Johnny Davis. Plays with the Pioneers, and today, round the corner again.
Oh, he's got it.
And he's hit the post.
Oh, I got sucked in.
I reckon it might have touched too. Well, no, he's saying the post, so we'll go with that.
Gee, young Johnny Davis finding a bit of the ball. Nothing of him, but he not stopping him finding the pill.
So out towards Tibbett, got the ball hit out of his hand by Powell. Still they work hard in there. Got to go in after it again. This is Lockie Lee. He's had a bit of the nut as well. Towards the forward line, off hands again. Trying to get in there and work hard was Wood. Umpire says, give it to me.
Just hanging on at the moment, Bridgewater, I reckon.
Yeah, look, they are. So just a tap at the back. The umpire says a bit of shepherding going on here. It's a free kick to Marong. So not far out either, about 30 out. And Corey Gregg, man, it's captain Marong a few times. Not captain now, but he's going to have a shot from about 30.
Yeah, tough kick from here, I reckon, but he's capable.
So Corey Gregg. Let's see how accurate he is. Kicks on its way. It looks all right. He's
got it.
He has got it.
Real tough kick from there. Big goal. Big goal. Haven't Marong come out in the start of this quarter and really got their game going and dominated territory? And yeah, I just think Bridgewater are just hanging on. Like, they're panicking when they're kicking it out. They're just hack kicking it, rushing it. Marong set up really well behind the ball, sending it back.
So 666 there. He's running back to make sure he doesn't get into trouble.
Yep.
Harry McKinley. So Rucks again, just stops short. Willocks got the tap though, comes back the other way. Here they come again, bouncing through the pack nicely. Ball at ground level. They're under pressure every time the defenders of Bridgie when they go in, aren't they?
Yeah, right. And it's ball on the ground and it's bouncing, and they're just, as soon as they touch the ball, they're tackled.
So Willocks tried to get the tap, comes back to Powell. He had a little fresh airy. The ball sits there. Joseph Mays gives it back.
So they just need to stay calm, not panic, get in their hands, try and get a handball to someone in a better position.
Tap by Powell, goes around the corner. Nice kick going forward by Benny Gregg. Bounces out of there. This is Bradbury. Gregg again, just kicked a goal. Still chases it. Corey. Across the line. In fact, he has... Oh, he's missed.
That would have been magic.
He had Riley Taylor screaming at him. He's sitting there by himself, but you don't see it when you're trying to do that. So... ball comes out. Centre wing. Off the back of the pack here. Towards the boundary line. Oh, gee, nice little whack and very physical.
Just hello to the president, Richard Hicks, who's just made your day. Brian already knew about that, but
keep me surprised, Richard, please, if you could, at half-time. Thank you.
So,
thrown back in. Just a slap away. Sits at ground level. Little handball over the top. Nice work by Greg. Short kick is good.
Great kick. Take your time.
Yep, Devaney, little shorty to Lockie Lee. Thinks he can kick it now. He might have to.
Yeah. They're done. Oh, nice pass.
Yep,
Oh,
didn't make
no.
it to Robbins. He gets around, though. Little handball back out the top. You're talking about this bloke doing well. Davis, he has. Ball comes back again this time. Forward by Lee. Wasn't the greatest kick. They'll get out of jail here with a big roost. What can they do here? Goes over the top of everyone. Bounces forward. Trying to get their first little punch, but he gave it away. Going forward this time. Allings sits up back of the pack there as Walsh. Gets there first. You'll see it over. And they'll get a point. Has not been up there for quite a while.
No, it hasn't been down there at all. And Allings just came off the bench and the ball just got thumped straight to him. Couldn't believe his luck.
So the return, the ball out towards centre wing, looking for the big fella out there. Couldn't take the mark. Nice work by Pound at the back to defend. And they'll throw it back in. And don't they need the next one, Bridgie?
Yeah, desperately. And they just need some time with the ball in their half just for a while.
So grand final for 2025. Ball's thrown back in. Bradbury should just take this and does. Handballs out of there. Coming through. Look out. Here's the man they want. Sharp has a shot on goal. That's going to sneak through for a point. So a little bit of possession down in the Bridgewater forward line.
Yeah, just running to his right side, which is not great for a left footer, and just couldn't find the angle he wanted.
So they come back around the not the Bridgewater side, the outer wing here. Jimmy Gadsden.
Is
Took the mark.
Yep, just got to get back behind the mark there.
Goes short again. They'll start picking everyone up. Bridgewater.
Yeah, like it was a slow play. They shouldn't have been able to chip uncontested there.
Benny Gregg's kick. Umpire says you are blocked out. It'll be a Bridgewater kick. I thought the punch was pretty good, though.
It was a great spoil, but someone must have been pushed under the ball for Bridgewater to get the free.
Now, you ought to go back down that wing, Wiggs. You've got a couple of loose men here. Now going to be picked up, so forget what I was about to say. This here, the barrel sits it up again. They all sit there, try to get through. Was Tibbet. Sits at the bottom of that pack. Didn't think it was coming out for a minute. Good tackle. Handball got it. Got that handball away. The umpire's picked out a free kick for hanging on here. And Sharp trying to fix up his team.
Sharp really wants to be kicking at the Sharp, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. So everyone's back again. This is Lockie Sharp. Sits it up into the middle. Who can grab a snag out of here? No one in particular. Sits at ground level. The tackle was a beauty.
Great.
Didn't have it for a minute. The umpire said, no, you did.
He had every chance.
Yeah, would. So Marong just confident, aren't they, in defence even? Comes out towards commentary side. Mark here. They all go nice and high. Sits at ground level. Robbins' tap was a beauty. Comes through from to Davis.
Oh, look at him go.
McKay, Davis,
Kick
two bounces. Here he goes. He's
goal.
about 30 out. Kicked it. He's had a shot and he has missed.
Oh,
Deserved a goal, didn't he?
didn't he? 3 bounces on the run. Exploded. Kid playing a grand final and just missed. Exciting play, though.
Good out there. McKay gone to Davis. So Bridgewater go forward. Mark out there. Next one for Merrin, who's had plenty of the nut. This is where they need to be to give him something to kick it to. Out towards centre wing again. Over the top was Tibbet. Ground level. And Davis in front of us, mate. He's out of wind. You'd think he would be.
He should be. He's quick and he's having a big influence on this game.
So a good smack again by the youngster there. And Tibbet, ball going forward. Can we take a mark? A little Sharp can.
Yes, sir.
Plays on, gets on his left boot, kicks it forward towards the goal. It's going to go through, is it? It will, but through the points.
Wow, I would have backed him to kick that Sharp, and he usually would. And Bridgewater really need a goal right now. The last couple of minutes has been a bit better for them, but they just haven't. Oh,
so short kick back to centre half forward. Davies.
Yeah, he was all alone and then had no one to give it to.
Comes out wide to Robbins. Kick's not good. And that'll be a free kick going back to Bridgewater, you would think it is.
Yeah, no, boundary up was all over that. Well done.
So, Mark, kick going forward by Mays. Sits up on the ramp. It looks like it doesn't. He's on a ramp, but it's just the way it is. So kick centered, looking for Sharp back there. Plenty of numbers to get in front of him. Ball at ground level. I reckon there was a free kick there.
Yeah, long high ball into Sharp's probably not the go.
Short kick out wide. Devaney finds a teammate. Now they move it quickly out towards centre wing. Man out there is McCaig. Picked up nicely though, round the corner. This is McKinley. His kick going forward. Good mark, Powell. Says, wait your turn, I want to kick this. So into the forward line. Who's back there for Bridgewater? Offhands kick there was through for a point, but it was off from a wrong boot.
Wow.
Not the worst idea.
No, it went through at pace. Might take a while to get that one back.
She's over the netty, I think, mate.
Well, Bridgewater just can't put the score on the board. They were 3 straight, now they're 3-4. So 4 behinds this quarter. The last 5 minutes has been better for them, but just can't get a goal. Marong just trapped down here, can't get it out.
22 plays 54. Ball comes out wide. Should be a mark. Got his hand taken, so he'll take the free kick there. Joshy Martin. It's not Martin. I take that back. It's Jack Nayland. So Jack bangs it back into the forward line, looking for the main man back there. Can't take the mark. Ground level. Can they do something here? They all run over the top of the ball. This is Sharp. Does something clean. Round the corner. Lockie Sharp to fire up his team, and he puts it through.
Well, you give him enough opportunities, he's going to make you pay. Ball just got out the back. He was the first on it, Johnny on the spot, and finished nicely. And Bridgewater really needed that goal badly. But the last couple of minutes had been better for them. They had possession. They had plenty of it. Lockie had a few looks, just couldn't convert. And this time he took full advantage.
So he's just the start of something for Bridgewater. Milligan back in the ruck for Bridgie. Up against Bradbury. Bradbury got the tap, now chases it again. Off hands again, round the corner. Things are starting to turn a little bit. Got to get a kick away. Did so. Oh, handball had to be Sharp. Kick going forward. Nice work there. And a good mark. So all of a sudden, through Benny Derrick and now Oscar McKinlay, they have a chance to snag another Wicks.
Yep, centre clearance. It's easiest way to get goals, and just quick ball, give the forward a one-on-one. Nice kick.
Interesting thing about this is a lot of these boys haven't, they've just had their first kick. So McKinlay, will it swing that end? I don't think it will. Holds up in the wind, so another point, 4-5. Plays 8-6, nearly 18 gone second term. Riverside Oval, we are for the 2025 Loddon Valley Footy Netball League Grand Final.
Yeah, 1-5's really hurt them this quarter, hasn't it?
So ball comes out wide. How's that kick going to end up? I reckon he's touched it on the way through. It's still in fact. Little kick, short. Might be able to do something here. Goes over the top of McCaig. He gets there first, waiting on it. Got Harry Simons chasing him. Oh, gee, I reckon it's a rough tackle.
Oh, yeah, so, it was rough. It was high.
So umpire's just asking the question.
Yeah, get him back behind the mark.
Just getting some advice, Jack McCaig, over the fence 2 weeks.
Yeah, there'll be plenty given out today.
So McCaig's kick, plenty of numbers here from Marong. They meet there eventually. Comes over the top, free kick. So Devaney to take the free kick. Doesn't waste too much time, Nathan. Gets around his opponent, gets go back the other way. Short kick to Robbins, he'll just sink the slipper. Trying hard there with Simons to smother it. Sits up in the wind here. Good mark back there for Bridgewater. Gee, if it's not play on, it's 50. You would.
No, I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Common sense.
So Mays gives it up. Short kick out wide. Good mark here. Norton. I must say they look much better, Bridgewater, in the last few minutes, as you mentioned. Mark not taken there. Chases on. Gets a left boot on it now as Nayland. Tried to slap it over the top. Might have been better off taking it. And Gadsden slides it across. Mark here to the captain, Devaney, over the top. Here they come again, nearly tripped over his own feet. That boy, Davis. Kick was good, though.
Oh, didn't panic, did he?
He did not. Big numbers are making a progress here. McKay comes out. They come out to meet it. Bounces across everyone. Round the corner. Just kicks in hope. Darcy Wood. Got a man under it. Oh, good mark. So Allings plays on. Wastes no time for Bridgie. Kick goes forward. Needed to take the mark and did so.
Yeah,
Gives it back to Allings. Nice work there in the end by McKinley. He's kicked a sharp. He might be a little bit too far out here, Lockie, but he'll give it a go.
No, I don't think he is. So it was a beautiful lead. He led towards the centre, cut back, led towards the boundary line, and a beautiful kick.
So Lockie Sharp, he's about 30 out. He's about 40 out. On its way. Kick, it looks pretty good. I take that back, Weeks, right through the middle, and the captain coach is doing everything he can to get his team back in the side. 5-5-35 Bridgewater, 8-6-54 Marong, 21 gone, second term here at Riverside Oval in Newbridge.
Yeah, it was looking a bit nasty early, but the last 10 minutes has been Bridgewater. Sharp's dangerous. I think he's got 3 or 4 now. He has got 4, and he looks fantastic. And just it was very good forward craft. Like I said, he led back into the middle and then found some space and led back towards the boundary line. They're both yours, Brian. They're both drinks. You got a couple of Coca-Colas going. Good for you.
As you do. Tap down from Milligan. Goes forward. Devaney's at the bottom of that from Marong. Tackled by, I think it might be a free kick to him, or is it? No, it's probably Shannon Geary at the bottom of that. It is. So the ex-Strathfield side captain just goes short. Oh, just sat under it. Now's a chance. Round the corner. Kick going forward. Walsh, who's been pretty good. Kicks it out nice and wide. Gives a nice foot race out there for McCaig. He'll get there first, Jack. Kicks on its way. Comes back the other way. Couldn't find the ball for at least a second. Now it comes back to where it was. McCaig bangs along towards the boundary line. Just sitting back. Harry Simons couldn't take the mark. Round the corner. Nice work by Corey Gregg. But it's a stalemate.
22 minutes, 19 points. Big 10 minutes in this game.
By Milligan towards the boundary line. Tackles on, but they'll see it over. Shannon Geary again.
Bridgewater's intensity's been good the last 10 minutes. Marong with no easy kicks. Everything's under pressure. Everything's rushed. Bridgewater moving the ball well.
So, again, Milligan's tap. Come off someone's scone. Bounces towards the back. Here they come. Been good, this boy. Mentioned him before. Walsh. Kick goes forward, sits up all right. Little handball over the top in hope more than anything from Ryan. It's a throw, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how you can get that over your head without throwing it.
Short to McCaig. Plays on quickly, does so. Down towards the wing. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's beyond the play.
Yep.
So from Jack to Noah McCaig. Tries to centre it. Wobbly old horrible thing. It'll go and end up all right for Tibbett. Tibbett, kick going forward. He's got a man all on his own. Ben Gregg out here. And he'll go short as well. And well done to Marong. It's all in slow motion, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was exactly right. It was in slow motion, just very slow ball movement. Got fortunate with the first kick that got marked by Tibbett, but then they just had the numbers on the outer side and just kept on moving it to a better option.
So Taylor scores 19 points, the difference at the minute, to take it to 25. Riley Taylor kicks on its way, not a great kick. That bloke at the back couldn't take that mark.
Yeah, I know. Streaming on the internet.
And Kid flogged him. Kid's picked it up, got around him, had kick back to the full-back. Oh, we're not meant to call that, sorry. So Bridgewater add a little purple patch, but it's time to move it up again, as they do. Back into the middle. Rucks will be there as well. Willocks couldn't take the mark. Power was there. Kick around the corner was Well, hang on. What's happened here?
No, the umpire's paid the mark.
Paid the mark in the end, righto. So Greg just goes short, out nice and wide. Willocks is there, the two of them. Robbins didn't chat. This is Robbins again, sneaks in after it, trying to work out of there. Still does. Good work in the end, going forward. Big chase for Lockie Sharp's on his wrong side, but guess what? He'll spin around somehow, gets on his right, kicks it forward. How's this going to sit? Just a tap over the top. Opportunity again for Bridgewater. Oh, kick was just wide, wasn't it? So Norton. Nicky Norton had an opportunity. Mind you, he's under pressure. 36 plays 55. 25 gone second term. Ben Gregg's been in the play a fair bit for Marong. Takes the mark. Yeah, Davies short. Decided not to go that way. Now left to kick it. Willocks is out there. He's looking for him. He's in front. Big punch from Milligan at the back. So they'll throw it back in. About 70 out from the goal.
I said earlier that Bridgewater were just hanging in. Even though Marong are in front now, you'd feel like they're just hanging in, you know. Bridgewater really got their game going. They look dangerous.
Well, Bridgewater had the break, didn't they? The week off. Sometimes that doesn't work. There's going to be a free kick here. I reckon it's going to Bridgewater. It is. And the big fella, Powell, who can roost one too. And I reckon he's going to try and do the same thing. He bangs it. Nice 60 metres. They come out to meet it. Off hands again. No one can take the mark. Sits at ground level. Round the corner. Lockie Sharp misses.
Wow. Wow. That's...
So 5-7 plays 8-7.
Yeah, and they were 3 straight to start with, Bridgie.
So little short one out. Was fumble at the crucial time. Now goes in after it again. Sharp's got a little paddock if he wants to just handball it back that way. He did, but so no point complaining. Last time I saw the umpire change a decision was when the man was on the moon, I reckon. That's if he was on the moon.
Oh, let's not go there.
Bit of a conspiracy, isn't it? So ball sits up. Just got a handle to it, but no one can gain a possession. Umpire says, it's a free kick going to Marong back there for one across the scone. Benny Gregg again, he's had a heap of it.
26 minutes gone this quarter. I reckon Marong, even though they're in front, would love the siren right now.
It's Robbins.
Look how far back he's gone to help out.
Just out nice and wide. The kick's a good one. Mark taken by Davis, who's had a pretty good quarter so far. His kick comes back to the middle. Took the mark there. Wasn't convincing. Bradbury doesn't matter.
On.
Yeah, runs on. Davis kicks it wide. No one there though at all. They all sit there.
Oh, hello.
Forward. Going forward here. This is McKaig. If he can get it, he does. Picks it up on his right boot. Swings it round the corner. It bounces a bit funny. Turn around. Kick for goal. And he's got one lead.
I do like this Jonty Davis. We're talking about him at quarter time, the young pioneer, and he's just stepped up in a grand final. Hasn't felt the pressure. He just runs and carries, and yeah, it wasn't the best kick in the world, was it? But it was to a good spot, and Marong just got forward of the ball. And funny enough, although they haven't had the best of quarters, that just gives them that 4-goal margin when Bridgewater had to play all their way. And a nice finish. Avoided the tackle, finished off the work.
Yeah, it's a tough one for Bridgie to swallow because they had all the play, and then to get it up there rather quickly and get a goal would be a stinger. Back in the middle, Powell to take on Bradbury. They ran around it. Powell just got a little handball out wide. No one in particular. Now they've got to run under it. In fact, he's trying to do it himself. Powell, he runs over the top of it. Round the corner. Bradbury will give it back again. Going forward this time is Highgate? Isn't Highgate, sorry, played in the reserves. Why have I got that number? Anyway, pick up, turn around, handball. Simons, they go backwards. Good tackle. So, again. Ball, ground level, trying to slap it out of there was Simons again. And the umpire says you weren't trying hard. No, that's fair. That's fair enough. So the kick comes out wide. It's not going to matter. That is the end of the second term. 4 goals the difference. Doesn't feel like that though, Wicks.
Yeah, like Bridgewater just for most of that quarter dominated. Marong got going early in that quarter. Then Bridgewater looks to dominate possession. Lockie Sharp's got floor. He looks dangerous if they can get the ball down to him. Didn't kick accurately that quarter, Bridgewater, and that really hurt them. And that late goal where against the run of play by Marong, that hurts as well. It's a very good contest, 4 goals. Anyone's game, but Marong will be very happy going into the break to have that 4-goal buffer.
Indeed, righto, half time. Anyone's game, you would think it's 4 goals the difference, but can be turned around rather quickly. The grand final for 2025 Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Back with third quarter action coming your way soon.
Preliminary final week. Let's take a look at the top 5s of the Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Number 1, it's Daniel Polak here. Catch me if you can. Dodging, weaving, ducking and diving, and then just nailing that one. A great goal. Number 2, Keelan Payne here. Had to work hard for this one. The ball was out in front of him. He was in 2 minds to pick it up or just go off the ground. He got it through, and that's all that matters. Number 3, it's a beautiful strong mark from Kane Robbins. Just strength and the little spin to cap it off. Number 4, we see Riley Taylor here just going check side to shape that one back in. A brilliant goal. And number 5, last but not least, Kyle Manley here from Marong. Picked it up beautifully, gathered and went. Put it through. Great goal.
Welcome back. Third quarter action about to get underway. The Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final for 2025. Marong in the seniors versus Bridgewater. Adam Allerton's with me. Brian Coglan, great to have your company.
Yeah, big 10 minutes. Good game of footy. Bridgewater kicked 2-7 that last term, which really hurt him.
So Ruck's about to go at it. Getting in there, big slap away. Nice one by Willocks. Comes to the back here. Marong with first dibs on this one. Now it gets through. Trying to get through. Handball was okay in the end. Did well. Towards ground level. Trying to work hard in there.
I don't think Bridgewater really need to do anything different there. Alleviate the scoreboard. They just need to kick a bit straighter and just get a little bit more of the ball. There's not a heck of a lot in this.
So Rucks again, Willocks at the back, comes across. This bloke's been terrific. Noah Davis, or Jonty Davis, I should say. Ball sits out in front of Robbins.
Oh, great mark.
So
is he within range here?
He was going to have a shot anyway. Play on's the call. Bangs it forward. Not going to make the distance. They'll have to defend stoutly back there offhand.
Oh.
Wasn't far away, was he?
Yeah, he didn't think the percentages were on his side, but he nearly got there.
So come out wide. Ooh, dangerous kick, but it sits up all right. So Norton plays on quickly. Kick going forward. Nice work. This bloke's been all right too, McKinley. Talking to a couple of Bridgie boys, I reckon he's the one that normally fires them up. So let's see anyway. So McKinley drives it along, looking for Sharp. He's got a couple to beat. He gets squashed in the pack towards the pack. Oh, that's got to be in the back for Alexander. No.
I don't think Sharp's going to get too many one-on-ones if Marong can help it.
Well, that's what you have to do, don't you?
Yeah, he's the danger man in that forward line for Bridgewater.
And he's got Hartland on him too. So again, Willocks through to Jimmy Gadsden. Comes off the left boot, just going forward. He's going to be in the chase here. Jimmy coming out to meet it. Nice work there. Good tackle was on. Kick went forward under enormous pressure. Still they work hard. Drop to the bottom of the pack. Umpire says, yeah, hanging on. So free kick. So Mays doesn't waste any time. Brings it out wide. Good mark. Nayland voted nicely in the medal the other night, Jackie boy. Can play cricket too, just quietly. Good kick. So Conway kicks it forward, looking for our man out there. Oh, good mark. It's not our man, but I tell you what, that is a good grab. I reckon that might be McKinley again.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Mean Machine, just moving it quickly. Yeah, it is wide, but they're hitting uncontested targets.
So this here, first goal, third term. Crucial goal. Kicks on its way for a left footer. I reckon he's got it. He has indeed. So first cap off the rank to Bridgewater, third term. Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final for 2025. And McKinley kicks one. And again, he's the live wire, they tell us. And they would know, I suppose, being Bridgewater supporters.
Of course. Well, they see them every week. And they know their group really well. And they've had a really good season. Their forward line's not tall, but it is dangerous and very, very quick. So if you can get the ball out in space, then that's their best chance of kicking goals.
So Rucks again. No one really got a definitive tap. Little handball out of there. Now kick going forward. Nice work by Powell and Allings in there. Good mark. Here they go again. Conway wastes no time. Little worm burner to Sharp. Takes the mark. No, he didn't. Ground level. Just tunnel balls it at the back there. Everyone's in. Who can get a clean possession? Umpire's waiting. And, gee, I thought he's going to make a big call.
Yeah, the gesture, the arms went to the chest, and I thought he was going to chuck him down, but he didn't. Made the right call.
So, Rucks again. Comes to the back. Little tap out of there. Had to be good by Conway. On the boot. Good. Oh, Alexander missed it. Got a butter up. Gives it off. This time, bang, through the middle. And McKinley again. So all of a sudden, we've got a 13-point game here at Newbridge Recreation Reserve, which is the Riverside Oval.
Yeah, another good goal. Just quick ball in. Contest at the top of the square. Made a mess of it, but had numbers there and kicked the goal, and this is a start that Bridgewater really needed. And
Well, he's a decoy, I suppose, for Sharp, who it won't matter who gets the goals, of course.
yeah, you don't care. You know that Bridgewater know that Sharp's going to get plenty of attention, so someone else needs to step up. Just can't be Lockie. And this quarter, it hasn't had to be.
So 2 for McKinley. First couple of goals this term went straight to him. Ball goes towards the back. Keep running and keep moving. They were first to the nut, just to the moment. Little handball over the top was okay. That was Geary that kicked it forward. Good mark defence back there. So Mays, kick goes wide. Good mark Wood. So Darcy Wood sinks the slipper, goes back towards the middle. They get back there to defend him. Oh, couldn't take the mark in the end. Tried hard there. He's nailing. Turns up with it. Round the corner again. Nice work, Allings. Got to get rid of it. Gives it back. Got to get rid of it. Mucking around with it a little bit. Bridgewater. Kick off the ground by Willocks. Handball comes out the top. Here we go again. Just wait and see. Kicks to the corner. Can they defend this over the top? Look out, Robbins. He missed it. To the back here. Little kick away was good by Mays. Should be able to shepherd each other there. Derrick gives it up. Turns it round the corner. Ferguson. Stolen. Kick. Mark. Taken.
Yes, huge turnover. Yeah, not. Takes them up. Huge turnover there. Just handball intercepted. Bridgewater are away there. Gets the hands in. I liked Big Bill Willett. You just know your limitations. Just get it forward.
So not with a shot on goal.
Yeah, he's a lefty. He's a good kick. And Bridgewater have got the momentum at the moment, so this is a huge kick. They all are in grand finals.
So Sean Knott kicks on its way. It's not going to be a goal.
Almost.
Is it going to be? No, it's
No.
pushed through. So a point. They breathe a sigh of relief. Bridgewater supporters here at Newbridge Recreation Reserve. They just need to be responsible out of the back line. Here they go towards the boundary line. Mark, yeah, good mark. So Joshy Roberts, play on is the call. They all wait and sit. McKinley's in there too, takes the mark. This bloke's on fire.
Yeah, hasn't he had a quarter?
So McKinley kicks it forward. Plenty of space out there. Powell waited for...
Great mark.
Yeah, great mark to Sharp. Not sure if he took it, but he'll claim it.
He
It's got to be 50. And it is.
Wow.
Well, it was either playing or 50. I've said this a few times.
No, I thought he went off his line. He went off his line, thought about it, but...
Given goal, isn't it?
Technically, you can't go off the mark till the umpire calls play on,
So it's a simple goal for Lockie Sharp, and gee, haven't we got a game? We're right beside the Marong boys. They didn't like that, did they? Goal. 8-7, 56 Bridgewater. They still trail Marong 9-10, 64, 7 gone, third term. Riverside Oval here in Newbridge.
Yeah, big penalty. Well, Bridgewater, hasn't it? They've had not had a shot at the other end. Goes up the other end. Behind's hurt you sometimes. It costs Bridgewater in the second quarter. But they've had the ball, Bridgewater, you know. Like you said, they've been first for the ball this quarter consistently, and that's why the scoreboard's ticking over for them.
So back in the middle. Bit of a murmur around the crowd. Tap there. No one could really get a distinctive tap. Came out the back. Had to get hold of it. Oh, running the wrong way for a second. Now just sits it up in the air. Who's going to be under this and take a mark? Couldn't take it just then was Eid. Goes towards the back. Had to get through. Handball in hope. This is Jimmy Gadsden. Always dangerous when he's got it. Kick's going to fall short. It does. Sits up again. Geary's in there too. They fight for the ball. They got numbers here, Bridgewater. Just a kick around the corner. In fact, it was smothered. The kick by Jackie Merrin.
Bridgewater playing good football, nice and composed. Marong haven't been able to get their hands on it, but they've got it forward.
So again, streaming through. Shannon Geary's done all this before and he does it again.
How good a player has he been for such a long time, Geary? And they kind of did that in the second quarter. They kicked a goal against momentum. They find a way to get one when they need one, Marong. And only their second inside 50. It helps when your better players find the ball in front of the sticks. It makes life a lot easier, and a great finish by Geary. He's been a great player for a long, long time.
So back to 15 points.
I reckon the breeze has dropped right off too. It's just a flutter now. There's no real advantage.
So ball back in the middle. Turn around the corner. Handball had to be pretty good and was in the end. So Green goes forward, coming back for the flight of the ball. Gee, that was gutsy. Nice work by Matthew Willocks.
Yeah, he's a big man, but he still had to go. It was his turn, and he went.
Sinks the slipper out towards centre wing. Little punch at the back there. Who's going to be first to the ball? Picked up. Nice kick away by Darcy Wood, but that one is ended up in the river.
For the river?
No,
the river's the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Sorry. I was thinking of Marong River.
Yeah, no. Yeah, plenty of people standing on utes out there. Good afternoon.
Indeed. So ball comes back into play. It's all Bridgewater back there. Power takes the mark. So Alex Powell, next kick crucial for Bridgewater, or do they just kick it long and see if their bigs can do some work? That's a good mark in front.
Yeah, you would like to see you punch from behind, though, if you're Marong, don't you? It's never marking that ball.
So you've been told to go long. That is the go. Sucks everyone in. Goes out wide. This is Alexander. So Alexander takes the mark. Asked to play on, and he does just that. Kick going forward over the top. Rolls towards the back, and it might sneak through for a point. It does. So 8-8-56. 10-10-70. 14 points the difference. 11 gone third term here at Newbridge. Grand final for 2025 in the seniors. So he's got Willocks out short, just decides to go back the other way. Oh, dangerous kick, should have taken the mark. Ball at ground level, tried to flick it out the back. Oh, got to run into trouble here. Didn't have much opportunity.
Every opportunity, Brian. He tried to bust the tackle.
Kick is on. Vanny's kick comes out towards the boundary line, and they'll see it over.
Well, that ball nearly hit McCaig in the head, and he didn't even know about it. Just had no idea where the ball was.
So, ball thrown back in. Powell's been great in the ruck. Round the corner, should get a kick away, and does just that, Lockie Lee. They all come in to meet it. That might be a mark at the back, is it?
No.
Umpire said no, it's paid the mark. So, Mays, kick goes out wide. This is Ferguson. Goes short, back into the middle to Simons. Big H takes the mark. Been at Bridgewater.
Now he's got to make him go back behind the mark there.
Just short. Yeah, all right. Not sure that was 15. They'll take it, though. Xavier Walsh.
This short chipping's only come in this quarter.
So right in front of us, who can take a grab? Couldn't take it to the back. Butters up, though. Nice work by Conway. Gets on his left boot, I should say. Kicks it forward. Here's an opportunity to McKinlay. You wouldn't believe it. How's this going to bounce towards the goal? He's put it through, I reckon.
Yes.
So they get another one, Bridgewater. And just an opportunist goal in his third term. He's kicked 3 anyway, McKinlay, this term.
Yeah, good goal. Just had no other options. Just kicked it. Little dribbler, as they'd say, along the ground. Bridgewater, they're having a very good quarter. Back to 8 points. It's been a fantastic quarter. They've been able to find a bit more chip, open play, less contested, find space, and hit the targets they want. And they've got a small forward line, so they don't mind the ball on the ground as long as it comes in quick.
Yeah, I think the pace is the key at the moment. Ball back in the middle. Rucks go at it. Good tap from Powell at the back. Little handball to no one. Still they go in hard for it again. Lee's at the bottom. Sorry, not Lee. Greg's at the bottom of that. Big chase on. Boundary line appears close. Now they try and work hard in there. And it'll be a free. No, it won't be, by the way. Allings was at the bottom of that with Benny Gregg. So, ball thrown back up. Powell loves to get up nice and high, comes to the back. This is Devaney, gives it off, got to kick it. The kick was wobbly. It might work out all right for Robbins. Couldn't take them. Oh, he hasn't taken it.
Oh, no, it's a Bridgewater free kick.
play on. I'm not sure what it was for. This is Simons. He's had a bit of the nut on H. Kick goes out nice and wide. He's given Harry McKinley something to do out there, but he's beaten to the ball by Frankel. Round the corner, Frankel towards the middle. Devaney's there. Well done defensively. Look out. Here comes Bridgewater through the middle. Nice work by Allings towards the forward line. McKinley of the Oscar variety just gives it back. Kicks on the go from Conway. Now kicks it. Bangs it forward. Harry Conway. I reckon he might have missed it.
Oh, good call, though.
Missed it.
Good call. Just missed. That was a nasty
Not
turnover.
the first time today, boys. Don't worry.
Nasty turnover in the middle there. It was a dangerous kick. Got away with it, the Panthers.
So, cracking game here at Newbridge. 7 points the difference. Ball comes out towards commentary side. Harry Simons there. Devaney takes the mark, the captain. He says, give it back to me. What's he got on offer here, Wiggs? Not much. They're all pretty much together, aren't they?
No, he's got no long options, but he's just going to have to play safe at this point, I would have thought.
He asked to play on, I reckon, and it is now. So it just comes out a little wide. Gives it up. So Hartland back over towards Devaney. Got to get around Simons. Does that easily, in fact. Now the kick goes forward. Oh, Bridgewater back there. Gee, that's a good mark in defence. Been good, Mace.
Yeah, Bridgewater intercept marking down there and or getting frees, and Marong just cannot clunk one.
So Joshy Martin, the duffer, kicks it. Big line up in there. Big punch from Devaney. Big punch again. Comes to the back. Greg that is. Bounce over the top. Slapped away. Comes out the back. Here's an opportunity for Bridgewater going forward. It's Kane Robbins. Who knows what he could do on the run. He's missed it.
Whoa. Wow.
He has missed it.
Hasn't been able to get one through the middle of the sticks today, and Marong really need him to win this game.
So, cracking game. What a grand final. 8 points to difference Morong's way. Ball comes out wide. Just sits in there. Powell couldn't take the mark. It'll go over the line, and they'll throw it back in.
Certainly the crowd's got a lot more involved in this third quarter. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's a fantastic game of football.
So, 17 just about to tick over. Slap from Powell at the back. The bottom of that comes out. How's it going to bounce? Sometimes how the footy bounces. Oh, a little high tackle there. No one saw it. Might have ducked on him. He says to the umpire, what about my throat? So we'll do it all again. Big slap at the back there, Bradbury. Greg's in there, comes out the back, little handball in hope. Now a kick going forward. Jackie Nayland. Is it going to stay in? No. So, geez, I tell you what, the defenders have done well. Jack Nayland's been brilliant down there. He's had some friends, though, in Mays has been good as well, and a few others, so they've really tightened things up. So, again, Ruck Powell come off the scone of Bradbury, just trying to get a little kick away. Well done in the end by Ferguson. Tackle is good, or is it? Oh, it's high. So free kick, Bridgewater. Waste no time, Nicky Norton.
Oh, wow.
If you're going to do that, don't do it on crowd.
He's broken a speaker on the van as well.
Has he? Oh, no.
No, that's, I don't know who's going to pay for that, but.
Has he? Oh,
yeah, that's the end of that.
Power audio, mate. They got plenty.
Benny Jones in the post-game ceremony may just have to speak a little bit louder.
He may have to do that. So, right in front of the Bridgewater speaker. Anyway, kick forward, tap over the back. Who's at the bottom? Little kick off the ground. It's probably gained 30, and it has. So, they'll throw it up right in front of us. 8 points the difference. Cracking grand final. Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Haven't seen one for a few years. Close one, that is. So, Ruck's at it again. Big tap from Bradbury. Come off the foot. Around the corner from Estrada. Kick going forward, though, from Lee. How's this going to bounce? Over the top. Comes back defensively. Well done. Now, the kick's going to come out wide. Estrada's got to make this. Gee, that's a good
nice
grab.
hands.
That's a good grab. He's playing some good footy too, Jacob Eade. So to take that mark was very good. They all sit up here. Big punch. Someone's hanging on to someone.
No, pushing the back.
Fair enough. So Nathan Walsh takes the mark. The free kick, I should say, from Marong over to Tibbett. Tibbett, he's got a man short there, just goes there. Good kick. Thought about the handball. Now he goes across. He's got plenty of air in front of him. Here's Johnston. Now sinks the slipper, kicking forward. Off hands again towards the back. They all jump on top. No one forgot about the footy. Now it comes out. Umpire says, give it to me.
This game's opening up a little bit. There's a lot more space available than what there was in the first half. If you can run and carry and use the ball well, you're an opportunity to score.
Just got to bang it on the boot. Does just that, Jackie Naylor. But Tibbet drops it. Crucial drop. Got the handball out. Now they chase. What's Sharpie doing in there? Estrada's in there with him. Turns it round the corner. It's going to bounce, but there's absolutely no one back there. Hang on. For Bridgewater. Turn around the corner, though. Nice work by Walsh. He gives it up this time. Going forward is Norton. Anyone back there?
Oh, what a great mark.
That is a great grab from Toddy Davies. Play on is the call, though.
Well,
It goes over
play
the
on
top.
from a
Well,
mark.
he did anyway. So coming back towards Allings. He did well, Tibbet. He'll kick it off the ground. A little soccer-type job. Now got to pick it up and get away with it. Does. Shorts. Good. Oh, good smother at the back there. Good tackle too. This is good footy.
Oh, and every disposal, it's vital. And there's so much pressure on every possession.
So Ruck's at it again. Tap came out the back from Norton, trying to get through. Got a boot on it. Lucky he did. This time that doesn't work. Here's an opportunity for Jack Nayland going forward. Kicks it out wide. Alexander should get there first. He's got a few to beat. Ball turned over. Ball comes out sideways. Here's an opportunity. Little kick out towards the boundary line. Will it stay? In fact, it may have. We've got a Bridgewater player down in the middle there. Two wings will get to keep an eye on that. Going forward was Johnston. But that one's going to see it out. He's all right now. Might be a cramp.
Yeah, it's Allings. He's doing the cramp stretch. The heat in the game's gone up this quarter, so if you are cramping, I think he'll be okay. The runner's out to him now.
Ball thrown back in. Powell gets pushed out of the way by Bradbury. Umpire said nothing. Off hands again. Rolls towards the side. This is Nayland. Been brilliant. Little handball was a beauty. Had to pick it up in time. Now kicks around the corner. Is Derrick. It's turned over. Short kick in the forward line. Oh, fumble's always a worry. Bradbury, I should say. Tibbet had to throw it back the other way. The umpire said that's fine. Benny Gregg's got it. Turns it round the corner back to Tibbet. Now you'll have to kick it. Big Richard. He does just that. So slips it across the back here. Good kick. So Marong through Taylor. And a shot on goal for this bloke, Noah McCaig.
Oh, wow. Good defensive pressure by the Panthers there. Just making Bridgewater turn it over and then just chipping the ball around, taking what they could get, finding the open man. Shot on goal. Looks good, Brian.
So he gets one against the tide, I would have thought.
You did right. It has been Bridgewater. The ball hasn't been down at that end much. That was just a good defensive setup, putting Bridgewater under a little bit of pressure coming out, chipping the ball around, finding the open man and converting. But they've only really had 2 looks at goal this quarter, the Panthers, and nailed them both. Had that similar feel to the second quarter with kind of goals against the run.
So 23 gone third term. 12 points, make that 14 points the difference. Rucks go at it. Good one from Bradbury. Slaps it towards the back. Contest is on. Kicked away nicely. How's it going to bounce? Boundary line still gained 50, so well done, Bridgewater. And in particular, Harry McKinlay. He's been good too, Big H, and we won't say anything about his brother. He's been outstanding this term. So ball thrown back in. Bradbury at the back. The tap was there. Little one out the side. This is McKinlay. It's a wobbly old kick. No one can take a mark. They butter up at ground level. And that one will be thrown back in as they appeal to the umpire and forget there's one beside them. So little boundary umpire's done a great job today too. Ball thrown back in. How about that for an arm? Anyway, good slap towards. This is Sharp. Can he get there first? Big Sharp. He does so. The handball off. Here's an opportunity going forward. Got it, I reckon. Has just that got it. Joshy Roberts puts one through and they get a little bit closer.
Well done by Sharp. Boundary throw-ins are going a long way, getting over the back, which favours the attacking team. And Sharp, just good hands. And a very nice finish. 8 points the difference. Time on, 24 minutes. Red time goals.
So a bit of a hush around the crowd just at the moment. Still 8 points the difference. 24 gone, third term here at Newbridge. The big grand final. Power got the tap, comes out, had a little bit of an airy there. Was Greg. Estrada takes the mark. Where's Sharp? Got him in the middle there. He's got some fresh air. Sharp, he comes back towards it. They all got cleaned up in the end. Good tackle defensively from Marong. And we'll see it thrown up about 30 out from goal. So a little push and shove in there. Umpire says, who's going for this? So just a slap from Willix at the back. Tried to kick it away. Was that in the back? Umpire said no. Couldn't get a boot on it, Allings.
Yeah, Willix is not going to want it. When you're 30 out straight in front, Willix is not going to want to tap it clear. He's want to keep it in close, whereas Bridgewater want to get on the move and slap it out in space and have one of their smalls run on.
So try to get up high. Milligan again. Sits at the bottom of that. Try and get that out. Well, they might. Handball out wide from Corey Gregg. And they'll get something going this time. Now it's going to come back the other way. That's a good mark. This bloke McKinley, his brother and him have been fantastic for Bridgie. What a kick into the forward line. Who can take a mark back there? Big punch at the back defensively. They go in after it again. It comes out the side. No one can get a handle on it. And they all sit in the bottom of the pack and they'll throw it back up.
So, yeah, Bridgewater just got one sitting out the back in the middle, which means Marong have got one. I can't find the Marong spare, to be honest.
So Jack Milligan takes on. Willocks comes to the back, Sharp. Handball out of there in hope more than anything. In fact, it was a free kick for not disposing it properly. And they spread nicely.
I don't think either side's really going to want to take a risk, especially Marong in the back half. 27 minutes gone in a grand final in the third quarter. They're not going to do anything silly with this footy.
Now the kick comes out to commentary side here at Newbridge. Who can take a mark? They're all up in the air. McKinley was in there, comes out the back. Now they're going after it again. Be like a rugby scrum in there, isn't it? Oh, we got one high there in the end. Umpire's blindsided. Little kick out of there was good, though, by Nayland. Comes back the other way. Turned around the corner by Martin. Oh, Alexander caught one on the way through. This is Martin again. Got met solidly. Estrada. He can't get a boot on it. Now it's working towards the line. Picked up by Greg. He kicks it forward. Coming back to meet it. This is Robbins. Big punch from the back there was brilliant by Milligan. Geez, haven't we got a game?
How good's the footy? It's just everyone's going in, tackling hard, putting their bodies on the line. It's a great grand final.
So ball thrown back in. Willocks is there. Punch from the back was Milligan. Good tackle on Devaney. McKinley. So they'll see it all happen again.
If I'm wrong, I'm happy to go in at 8 points up, three-quarter time in such a tough game.
So umpire Marr chucks it up. Willocks couldn't get the tap. It was Milligan towards the back. Pick up, kick around the corner by Alexander. Anyone take a mark back here for Bridgewater? Off hands again. Sits at the bottom. This is Sharp. What can Lockie do? Keeps tapping it on. Oh, gee, it's a wonder they didn't appeal for deliberate there.
Oh, they just don't play it in country footy all that often. I think at AFL level you'd go, yep. But I'm all right with that.
So 28 gone. Might be a little bit time in this quarter. There's a few goals kicked. Willocks, big punch going forward. They all come back with the flight of the ball. They all come in to meet it. Round the corner, Jimmy Gadsden's kick, but it's all Bridgewater back there. And mark taken by Martin. Now the Doof man now kicks it nice and long. Trying to get it to his forwards down there in front. Couldn't take the mark. Was there any hanging on? No, there wasn't. Over the top here. They get through and back the same way is Gadsden. Oh, here's a mark going forward. Here's an opportunity for Allings. He fell over his own feet. Greg picks it up. Corey variety. His kick's on the way. Gets pushed as he kicked it. They all come back to meet it. Couldn't take the mark was Robbins. Short kick into the middle. So someone said settle down. No, just kick it. Derek.
Yeah, they've got the momentum, Brisbane, Bridgewater.
So another loose man out there if he wants to go that way. No, decides to sit and wait. Might even go back. No.
Oh,
Starting to catch up a little bit wrong with players. So it just comes across. Martin will take it from where he had it before. Short one, it'll come to Powell. Powell plays on straight away. Now has to kick it, Alex, into the middle. They all contest back there. Good mark. No, it wasn't a mark in the end. And we'll sit right where the centre square is.
So 29-minute mark, kicking it into the guts to a contest. I'm not sure that's the best option.
So Rucks again, slap from Bradbury, out the back, Gadsden, little kick going forward Morong's way. They're coming out to meet it, off hands again. Still they come through, nice work in the end. So Allings gets sent off, and here's an opportunity for Morong going forward. What can Riley Taylor do with it?
Oh, wow, what a goal.
So, one really late.
30-minute mark. Well said. Bridgewater once again had momentum. They were quite happy to chip it round, weren't they?
They were.
Kicked it in the middle. Nothing happened. Have a stoppage. Marong get it forward and get a goal against the flow, just like the second quarter, and have a small buffer that they probably shouldn't have.
So 14 points the difference. You really take that going into the last term, Wicks.
Oh, yeah, well, it was 16 at half-time, and Bridgewater dominated the quarter and not got much reward.
So Powell got up high again, comes around the back. They needed to kick that, but that is the siren. For three-quarter time, what do you reckon?
I reckon it's a great game. I reckon Bridgewater are having more of the ball and more dangerous, but Marong just like 3 or 4 inside 50s for a few goals, and Lockie Sharp's having a very nice day. But others are stepping up for Bridgewater, like you said, McKinley. So there's a lot relying on Lockie, but Bridgewater, they're close enough if they're good enough. But either way, it's been a great game of football.
All right, we'll take a break, go nowhere. This is going to be a massive last quarter here at Newbridge's Riverside Oval for the Loddon Valley Football Netball League Grand Final for 2025. Back, last quarter action after this.
Preliminary final week. Let's take a look at the top fives of the Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Number 1, it's Daniel Polak here. Catch me if you can. Dodging, weaving, ducking and diving, and then just nailing that one. A great goal. Number 2, Keelan Payne here. Had to work hard for this one. The ball was out in front of him. He was in 2 minds to pick it up or just go off the ground. He got it through, and that's all that matters. Number 3, it's a beautiful strong mark from Kane Robbins. Just strength and the little spin to cap it off. Number 4, we see Riley Taylor here just going check side to shape that one back in. A brilliant goal. And number 5, last but not least, Kyle Manley here from Marong. Picked it up beautifully, gathered and went. Put it through. Great goal.
Welcome back to Riverside Oval, where I tell you what, it's Brian Coughlin with Adam Ellison. This is, well, what we think will be a cracker, but if Marong get going, it might end up like the reserves.
I don't think it will. And Bridgewater have got to believe, well, they played these blokes a fortnight ago. Bridgewater were down at three-quarter time by 8 points and kicked 3 goals to nothing. So they do that again this week, they'll win the game.
So Siren has gone, i.e. for the third term. Ruck's at it. Powell got the tap, comes out the back. This time, got a little handle on it. Can they get the first thing going? Bridgewater forward. The tackle is good. Umpire said you let it go. Whew. She's a hot footy. Short kick into the forward line, looking for the big fellow in Willocks. He couldn't take the mark. Goes to ground level. Oh, he jumps on him, but the umpire says give it to me. I think Jack Nolan just got his foot stood on. That never feels good.
No, that, as I say, it tickles not.
So tap again, Willocks. Oh, around the corner. Here they go. Marong going forward. Kick there. Robbins is under it. Comes forward. Gets it slapped out of his hand. Good tackle. And the umpire says, give it to me. Need the first, Bridgie, desperately. Starting to get a bit dark out here too, Wiggs. So Ruck's at it. No one can get a clean possession. And they'll do it all again. So, again, good slap. Willocks in there. Just springs out. They might get a kick away. Didn't go very far. So the foot race is on as they try and get near the ball. Trying to pick it up there was Norton.
It's just in tight, tough contest. Both teams happy to lock the ball in at the moment. Unfortunately, the clock hasn't started on the scoreboard, so it's going to be old-fashioned how long's gone.
Indeed, comes out the back, little short kick to Robbins, takes the mark. Nice work in there too by that man. He just snuck out the back and delivered a nice little kick going forward. So Robbins will have a shot, doesn't miss many, Kano.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a huge day, which is kind of surprising for him. Kicked 7 last time these two teams met. To make the margin 20 points is a very important kick in this game.
So kick is going to be on its way. This is going to hurt. Make it just a little bit harder for Bridgewater. Close to the man on the mark. I reckon he's got it. He has. Well, they won the reserves, and all the boys are beside us are up and about. That's the first goal last term. 20 points to lead for Marong. I'd like to tell you how long there is in this term, but I don't.
I'd say there's been about 3 or 4 minutes gone. Very well done by the Panthers there. They need their best players to stand up. It's crunch time in the game, a very important time in the game, and Robbins, a very good finish. But Marong started this quarter better, just had the territory and took advantage.
So Rux will go at it again. Slap at the back there. Now he'll go through Power, pushes 1 or 2 out of the way. Just a little hand.
Yeah.
Go.
Not sure he got a handball away there. He had prior.
No wasting time for Lockie Lee. Kick going towards the forward line. Robbins comes out again. Can't take the mark. Handball over the top had to be good. This is McKinlay. Just pushes it out in front of him. Now going to go hard. Big Robbins. The old fella gets through. Handball comes over the top. Davis couldn't get it. Now they're coming through. Gadsden out the back here. Finds Lockie Lee. As they come forward. Did well, in fact. McKinlay's got to try and get rid of this. It's Walsh, actually. Sorry.
Great pressure from Marong. Good tackling. Mightn't have got the free kick on that occasion, but just really good pressure. Just dominating the territory.
So Rux again. Bradbury. Powell falls at ground level. They all jump on it. Now it rolls out the back. Davis will try and get there first. Did so. Gave it to Robbins. Has a shot on goal. And
I really love this kid, Davis. Smart footballer, quick. Give it to Robbins. Robbins has really stepped up this quarter. He's had a quiet 3 quarters, but when they've needed him, he's stepped up. He's looked interested. He's thrown himself into the contest, and he's getting the dangerous spots. Great start to the final term for Marong.
Gonna make it extremely hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just opening 5 minutes or so and Marong have gone bang, bang.
So to the middle again, Willocks. Willock's got the tap, just comes out the back here, had to get away with it. Races on here, Allings gets there first, little handball out, gives a teammate a little bit of pressure, a bit of hanging on is the word. So McKinlay goes over wide, got to take a mark, couldn't. Now the contest is on, coming out to meet it, should get a kick away, does so. Nice work by Walsh, gives it up now. So Jack Nayland in front of mum and dad, in fact, just kicks it out nice and wide. Is it too wide? So not a bit out of bounds on the full, but they'll throw it back in.
No, but it's a mark that needs to be taken with the scoreboard the way it is.
So slap from Powell, comes to the back. Bit of volleyball going on here. Someone's hanging on to someone, and Walsh will take up the free kick there. Needs to move it quickly. So Walsh looking for Sharp down there. He comes out to meet it. Can't take the mark. Nearly did. Sits at ground level. They might get out of it here, Marong, or did he let that go? Umpire said you did. So free kick to Bridgewater. Gets himself up and about. Need this one.
Yeah, they just need a goal here. The Mean Machine just keep the belief, get some enthusiasm going. The final quarter's not gone to anything to plan at the start.
So Oscar McKinley from about 30 out, kicks on its way. Umpire's got to move a fair way, but he's snuck it through, I reckon, and he has. So one of the two that got through at the start is back. 75 plays, 95. And the clock has started, Wiggs, but we reckon we've done about 5 minutes.
Better late than never.
So
important goal, though, for Bridgewater, though. All the momentum, everything had been all Marong. So just to get one back, 20 points the difference. Still in the game.
Milligan couldn't get the tap. It came over the back. Kick around the corner. Running out to meet it. Who's going to get there first? Would he pay a mark? Nearly pay a mark on that.
Yeah, he had first piece.
Caig moves it quickly. Got a man there and it runs on from Marong. Good chase in the end. Gave him an opportunity. Rolls towards the back. They've got some numbers. That might have been a touch high. Umpire said no. So scoreboard's starting to brighten up a bit more than I thought. It's a bit darker here.
Yeah, I don't think the board's got brighter. I think it's just got darker.
Will be it. So umpire chucks it up. Willocks in there. Got the tap from Milligan. Goes out the back. Simons. There's a free kick here. And
Marong fans are pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it is a free kick. It's going to go to Corey Gregg, I reckon. So Gregg will take the free kick. So Corey Gregg.
We're going to have to turn the lights on by the time he kicks it.
Well, it's not Gregg. Well, it was Devaney that got it. Back to Gregg. He has a shot on goal, Corey Gregg, and he's missed it. Not sure what was going on there. So play on is the call. Bangs it out towards centre wing. Devaney's out there. Doesn't take the mark from Marong. Sits at ground level. And the umpire says, give it to me. So umpire throws it up. Big slap at the back there. Kick around the corner going forward. They come out to meet it. Now picks it up. I'm not sure how he got that in the end. That's a great tackle on Gadsden. He gets out of it somehow, Jimmy. Does just that. Gives it back to that man there and not. He gets caught. He's in trouble.
They evaded. Gadsden have failed a couple of tackles, but yeah, just too slow.
Kick comes out wide. Good kick to Naylor. Couldn't take the mark. Bit of pressure.
Yeah, that's not where you want to do it, right in front of the Marong supporters here, the reserves. They've had a good day.
So it's not the best spot, is it?
Yeah, no, it was the worst place on the ground.
Like
Could have dropped it. Yeah.
dropping a catch in front of the opposition. Yeah, never fun. So Nailing again into the action. Greg brings him down. The umpire will throw it back up. Probably 8 minutes gone this term, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd say around that. It's old-fashioned. We don't know,
We know
when the siren... Well, we don't anyway, but we're not going to have as good an idea.
Someone's hanging on to someone. I reckon it's a free kick.
Well, it's a 50-50 one, that one.
Bit of ruck lotto, you reckon?
Yeah, like that. But
Powell
he was shepherding and being held, so take your pick.
now sinks the slipper going forward. Who can take a mark? They're all sitting back there. It bounces nice and high, coming through, kick towards the boundary line.
Well, if you're going to pay one, that'll be it. Yep.
Yeah, and he's paid it.
And that's fair enough. That was his only intention.
So Wood points out like a baseballer with a bat in his hand, goes forward. They all sit up. No one can take a mark. Ground level, all jump on. And there'll be no free kick there. No, you're probably right about the kick. It's rare you see it, that's all.
Yeah, but that one was just so obvious. So it was just straight to the line at pace.
Just
Beautiful tap
from Powell. Rove by the opposition. No, it just sits and waits. Little push at the back there. They all left something behind. It's called a footy. In after it again. The tackle was good. Handball. Thought I heard a whistle. I didn't. It was just my imagination. That ball's going nowhere. And the umpire says, give it to me.
Yeah, well done.
Good umpiring.
They've had a good day. I think in all three games we've seen the umpires have been good, had no influence on the game.
Slap comes back, trying to fight it out of there. Nailing's in there as well. Tackle was good. So we'll do it all again.
Just 21 points, but Marong can't shut up shop yet.
So tap at the back there. Oh, geez, that's a high tackle. Umpire said, yes, it is. So Ellings will take the free kick. I think it hurt his opponent more than him. It was Benny Gregg that got hurt. He gets up eventually. What are we waiting for? Footy. Oh, he's got it.
No, he's got it. The umpire hasn't stopped play, so...
So, kick going forward by Allings. Anyone take a mark?
Oh!
You'd nearly pay that just for the spectacle, wouldn't you?
No. Got to hold on to it.
Gee, it was a good mark. Good try. Harry Conway, who's put a long sleeve on. Do you believe that? Or something under it anyway. Tap from Willocks to the back. Runs into trouble. Umpire says, give it to me.
Panthers will be not too concerned with this slow play, but they also need to kick a few more goals.
Ball's coming out, floating forward, misses. So
yeah, they're kind of half chances that they really need to take. Bridgewater. Time slipping away, probably 10 minutes or so gone.
76 plays 96. Ball comes out towards the opposition to where we are. No one could take a mark. Ground level. Gadsden's handball was good. Spins it around. Little kick forward from Geary. Found his teammate. Bit of experience there. Handball off. Oh, left something behind. Now got to pick it up and retrieve. Handball was in hope. Just came out to a voice. Pick up. Tried to go against Simons. And now it comes back the other way. Gadsden gets a kick forward. How's this going to sit? McKinley's in there. He's got to wait for it. Now he gets tackled. Got a little boot on it. Going forward again, Gadsden, hard to tackle this little fella. This is Gregg of the Corey variety. Kicks it nice and wide. The foot races on out there. Trying to get there first is Taylor. Kick around the corner. Where's this going from? Taylor misses. They're too excited. It wasn't even going to be a point.
No, and it's out of bounds, which is a good result for Marong. Still a lot of tension in this game. Still up for grabs.
So Rucks just waited. Bradbury's kick straight into the man on the mark. Now there's a kick away. Got away anyway. It was Mays. Ground level. They chased. Couple of wrong players in there. Picked up nicely towards the forward line. Over the back.
Nice.
In the end, the umpire's going to pay it.
Got the fray. I think that was there too. I think he was held. Huge kick in the Bridgie had tried really hard. They've had a bit of the ball.
He's sitting on the 10 out there. You can nearly,
It's a tough kick. It's a real tough kick.
he's only sitting with the crowd having a beer. So goes the banana. Missed it.
No.
Missed it. So, point. I'm thinking probably 11, 12. I'm thinking 13 minutes to go on this term. So, 21 points the difference. Ball comes out towards the middle. Two big ruckmen are there. No one can take a mark. Ground level, trying to fight his way through was Alexander. The umpire's paid nothing.
Nothing, and rightly so.
I thought he put the hand on the shoulder, that was all. So, chucks it up again. Tap from Powell. Slides out the back. No one's got hold of no one, but that's what happens. You can get it, you can get it. You can get it anyway. Short kick out wide, got to get there, doesn't. So Frankel plays on, kicks into the middle, the kick just over the top, coming out to meet it. Now it's Greg again, Corey Variety, kicks it forward.
Oh, great mark.
Here's a good mark. Just couldn't get there in time, Harry Simons.
Just floated across the front really nicely, just committed his body to the line, and very nice mark. Huge moment in the game, this.
Riley Taylor.
Oh, he's passing
Short,
it off.
oh, he's got all on his own there. And that'll be cool. Ben Gregg for a shot on goal.
Wow, you just, that's a mental drop-off by Bridgewater there. That should never be happening.
So this will be one that just, it doesn't put the seal on, but it certainly starts to get the glue open. So Greg kicks on its way, kicks one. So going to make it difficult, 27 points the difference. 15-13 plays 11-10.
Yeah, Bridgewater, what they need to do is they started the quarter well, but just the last 5 minutes, Marong being steady, being able to chip it around a little bit, find some easy ball. But they're winning the 50-50 balls at the moment. They're first to the footy. They're getting a few more frees, and they're capitalising, having some shots in front of goal. They've had some good looks this quarter, and they've put them through the sticks.
Might be nearly time for the sharp man to jump in the middle. Little kick out sideways from Nayland. Chases on. Walsh will get there first. Little kick off the ground went nowhere. This is Nayland again, picks it up. Handball's out. Nice work. Now they go forward. They get something going here, Bridgewater. It's beating everyone across the line.
I think it's a good point though, because he's their best player, and he's not seeing the footy. So get him where the footy is, and just change it up for 5 minutes. See what happens. Throw the magnets around.
So ball again, thrown back in. Milligan got the slap at the back. Now it comes through. Pick up, turn around, just kicks it. Tibbett trying to take the mark, hasn't got it. Umpire was watching closely. Ben Gregg, he got one a little high, I reckon. And take a free kick. I reckon he's been good, Ben Gregg.
Yeah, he just honest, puts his body on the line. And 50,
50.
yeah, he tried the old sneaky, but he was just too close. He was in the protected area.
Well, he's going to sit him on the 50.
Yeah, I think he's still too far out. But there's plenty of space. Like Bridgewater, not exactly running back hard. Robbins can like it.
Oh, handball was cute. Come across Tibbett, got run over. He's going to get a free kick.
The defence of Bridgewater the last couple of minutes has been really poor.
It's brother Corey that's going to take the free kick, or is it Tibbett? I think it's Tibbett, actually. Yeah.
That's been really poor. It's just like, it's a 50-metre penalty. It's a slow play. And they chose to play on. They had loose men. There was space there. The pass earlier inside 50 that was unattended. They've switched off a little bit here, Bridgewater.
So Tibbett to put the seal on. Whacker maybe a nail or two into it. Comes in close to the man on the mark, kicks on its way. I reckon he's missed it. Or has he?
No,
he hasn't. He hasn't. And that is a goal. And that could be just about the ball game, Adam Allerton.
Yeah, I think it is. They just, Bridgewater, just the last 5 minutes, like I said, some terrible defence of just not being switched on and players walking. It's a grand final. You've got to give it all your effort. Well done to Marong. Like, pretty much every time they've had the ball down there, they've kicked goals and they've taken their opportunities. As I said a couple of weeks ago, they were up at three-quarter time against Bridgewater and didn't kick a goal. But this time in the final quarter, they're the team that's running it out better. They're the team that's playing smarter football. They're the team that's going to not just paddle this forward. Oh, yeah. Everything's going the Panthers' way at the moment.
Yep.
They're first to the ball. They want it more.
Just to kick around the corner from McCaig. Finds a teammate out there. So off to the races again. Marong, kick going forward. All comes over the back. Here's another opportunity. He's got it. And that is nearly the ball game, if it isn't already.
Wow, what a great performance by Marong. They've come out this quarter. They've been first to the ball. They've been efficient. They're finding options. They're doing all the little things, the 1%ers really well, and they're kicking goals. And what was a very narrow margin at three-quarter time of 14 points is blown right out. Bridgewater just, the last 15 minutes, haven't fired a shot.
I'll give him Benny Greg.
Yeah, no, it's a fair call.
You got one?
Oh, best players? Oh.
So back to the middle. Heads on down. Yeah, we all think it's a little bit too late for Bridgie, and we might be right, but they're not going to give up. Well, they're going to die wondering. Kicks on its way. Kicks really long from Conway, and he's put it through. So he will take that in consolation, Conway. 12-10-82.
He's been good. He's had a good
33 points the difference.
Good, but not enough of it.
So 115-82.
I'm sorry, just like sorry, just sorting out some good players.
So back to the middle. No time, I would have thought, left, Wiggs. Mind you, there's probably 10 minutes left.
It's 10 minutes, and if a Bridgewater play, it's a really miserable time.
Yep. So try to slap it forward. Milligan comes out the back. McKinley gets tackled, stolen off him. Geary, kick goes forward, off hands again. Goes back into the pack. Milligan's got to get rid of it. Kind of handed it off. And Walsh will say, give it to me. It was Ellings, actually, that Alexander's got the ball now. So Ruck's at it. Tibbett versus Milligan. He got up nice and high, Milligan. Goes towards the bottom of the pack. Greg turns around of the Corey variety. Slides towards the back. Little handball. Really went nowhere. Here's another opportunity for Marong going forward. He'll run over the top of it. Handball come out. Turn around the corner. Don't tell me Taylor. This ball's still bouncing. In fact, it goes back the other way. And they'll see it through. We had a pretty good season, Bridgewater. There, you know, for a club that's back on the rebound again. Kick comes out. Tibbett takes the mark. Handball off. He saw a teammate there. Oh, Robbins puts out the don't argue. They sit at the bottom of that pack. Little handball comes out. Got to get rid of it now. Had to. Got to kick it. Nicky Norton does just that. Back towards a teammate. Now Powell has got to kick long, Alex. Got to move it, and he does. Big barrel. Going forward, they come out to meet it off hands again. Little push was in there. McKinley's tackle was good. Hits ground level, push out of the way. Here's an opportunity going forward and just kicks that one off the ground, and they'll see it back over.
I don't think many people expected them to win the second semi, but they did, and it was a very similar game to this one. The only difference is in the last quarter that Marong had found something that they didn't find it at Cert when they played Bridgewater. Bridgewater overran them. Today it's the other way around. It's Marong that are finishing stronger.
So bottom of that pack trying to make their way through. Handball from Greg. Sharp's in there. He's going to kick it. Lockie does. Comes back. Can anyone take a mark? Off hands. Comes up a couple of sets. Rolls towards the back. We're out of jail here, Marong, a little bit as they do through Grecrick's Jai variety. They come out to meet it. No one there. Harry Simons at the back gets the ball knocked out of his hand. Ball just makes about 5 metres on the kick. Milligan goes forward. Round to Walsh again. Back to Simons. Man down on the ground out there, 2 weeks. Milligan gives it off. Kick going forward, but it's all Marong back there. And the mark taken by Grecrick's back there. The players are right now. I don't know if there's a great deal of time left, to be honest.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, there might be 5. Ground level, push towards the boundary line. But it's going to be Marong celebrating. They didn't win the under-18s, but they got the reserves and the seniors, which they look like they're going to win for the 4th time. Amazing. Big slap towards the back. Greg of the Corey variety. Can't be Benny sitting here in front of us. And mark taken back there. So Joshy Martin tries to bring it back in nice and quick. Out comes Estrada, takes the mark.
He's had a good day.
He has, hasn't he? Been playing for a while too, Eric. So kicks it nice along towards the forward line. They all push and shove at the back there. Wrong with some numbers. The kick goes out towards the boundary line. He might be able to keep it in, Ellings. No, he can't. Probably the story of this quarter.
Oh, deliberate.
Wow, wow, wow. So anyway, you can't be lining up for goal, mate. You've got to kick it pretty quick. Now decides to go the barrel. Not a great barrel either. It might be right for Estrada. He can't mark it. Goes to ground. Umpire says nothing. Play on is the call. Around the corner. Just pushes everyone out of the way. You can't do it for too long. No. And the Cows are coming home.
I know. I was waiting for you to come back. The Cows are the only ones that have. They got some good pace up there.
They did. I've never seen a cow go that quick.
Wow.
So milking time over there here at Newbridge.
If you get one more out, the cans are coming off and I'm going.
So they just need a real good hoof.
Oh,
Anyway.
you're unbelievable, mate.
Powell has got the kick. Now has to play on, and he does just that. Sinks the slipper. It's not going to be a goal. It'll make the distance. In fact, it's at ground level. They push it through. So it'll be a win for Marong. 12-11-83, 17-14, 116 Marong over Bridgie. And
it's a shame for Bridgewater too, because for 3 quarters this was a cracking game. I thought it was going to be a cracking last quarter, but Marong just got a hold of them early and blew them away. And the scoreboard's not going to reflect how good a game it was.
They all climb. Powell couldn't take the mark. Sits at ground level. Walsh. A little bit of volleyball going on there. Benny Derrick gets up. So you would think the siren is imminent here. Milligan again got the tap. It comes towards the back. Kicks it round the corner, Ellings. No one can grab a mark. Off hands again. Handball comes back round the corner from Estrada. Floaty old horrible thing towards the line. Sharp can't pick it up. Story of the day at the minute for him. Through for another point.
Yeah, he's had an all right day. You know, I think he's kicked 4 or 5. I think he's kicked 5. He's been good, but sometimes when you're a forward, it's all on how much supply you get. In the last quarter, he just hasn't seen the ball.
So I've got 25 minutes here. I reckon I started mine about 3 minutes late. So it'll be about the 28-minute mark. So play on is the call. Lee's been good too. Brings it out to the boundary line. And they're just going to take their time here. Benny Gregg, he goes short.
Yeah, they're just going to chip it round.
Geary. Yeah, exactly. And if you're Bridgewater, you're not picking too many up at this stage, and that's not happening. So Geary kicks on its way. Takes the mark. Thought the siren had gone. I hadn't heard it, but it's not that. Just a cheer.
It's just the Marong boys next to us.
Yeah, Greg Ricks came off, and they gave him a cheer.
When you're in the winning side, these are the great moments where you just get to soak it in, knowing you're going to win a grand final. And the counter for Bridgewater is it's horrible. You just want the siren to go on it for it to be over.
So Estrada, can they just get one to finish, Bridgie? Not that it's going to matter, but it might look all right. Comes out. He's done a good job on him, Hartland, but he gets a free kick there. Sharp.
Yeah, he's had a good day, Sharp, but he hasn't certainly got off the chain, if you know what I mean. He's a good player. He's going to touch the ball. He's going to kick goals.
He's got to get around Gadsden and Hartland. Kick goes into the forward line. They come out to meet it. Ball over the top, and there it is. A win for Marong. That is 4 in a row for the Marong Panthers, the senior grand final winners for 2025, the Marong Football Netball Club.
Well done, Marong. Won 3 teams in grand finals. They won the Rezzies. And at three-quarter time, it was anyone's game. And just that first 10 minutes, they exploded. They first to the ball. They were efficient going forward. They had their players, their forwards play in front, and they kicked it straight. And like I said, a few weeks ago, they got outplayed in that last quarter in the semi. But today, when they needed to, they responded. It's hard to win one, to win 4 in a row. A fantastic effort by the Marong Football Club. They were the best team for most of the season. Bridgewater took it up to them in the finals, but just a great effort by Bridgewater, but just couldn't play the 4 quarters out.
No, indeed, you're right. I think we saw the same in every game that we've been to today that we've called. Under 18s were the same. It looked like a contest, and they got away. Maiden Gully YCW, Marong did it again in the reserves. And then all of a sudden, they've done it in the seniors. And, well, they had to put up with a lot. They got, it was a lot closer than that scoreboard says at the moment, I reckon.
Yeah, if you just look at the final score and go, oh, Marong easy, it wasn't. For 3 quarters, it was a really tight battle. But the Panthers in that last quarter, they just got the game flowing. First to the ball, they were aggressive. Kane Robbins got involved. And they just looked really dangerous for the first time up forward all day. They'd gotten goals against momentum. And all of a sudden they found goals a bit easy to come by, the more conventional way, hitting forwards up. And, yeah, when it counted, they stood up. And they just wanted it that bit more. Bridgewater, great season, great effort. And they'll be going, oh, you know, we took a really good side for 3 quarters. It hurts to lose a grand final. It sucks.
It does, yeah.
And what they need to do is radio. We're not that far away, but we just need to get a bit better. You know, they had a great season, had a great effort. You never want to lose a grand final. They came up against a real good side, and they just came up short. But that's what good sides do. That's how you win 4 in a row. You find a way.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because, you know, at the end of last season, Lenny Jacobs said, that'll do me. We've won 3. I'm going to nick off to Colbo, who are not sure of that result today. But they must have thought, okay, well, he's gone. He's probably going to take 1 or 2 with him. But they didn't think like that, Marong. They just all of a sudden decided to go with Kane and the crew. And all of a sudden they picked 1 or 2 players up. Shannon Geary was one, and they can see it through to another grand final and a win.
Yeah, and it's hard to win one, but they've got Geary's been a good player for a long time. Robinson's got a good player for a long time. So when you've got those players around you, everyone lifts because you're going, wow. You're looking alongside you and going, what a great team I'm playing in.
Exactly. All right, we'll say goodbye to you. I think the presentations are going to be continuing, so we'll let Connor do that because he's looking forward to do it. He hasn't been able to speak all day, so so on behalf of Brian Coughlin, Adam Ellison, thanks for your time here today. The winners were the under-18s YCW, Maiden Gully, I should say, YCW Reserves Marong. And again, we just saw Marong win 4 in a row in the seniors in the Loddon Valley Football Netball League for 2025.
Preliminary final week. Let's take a look at the top 5s of the Loddon Valley Football Netball League. Number 1, it's Daniel Polak here. Catch me if you can. Dodging, weaving, ducking and diving, and then just nailing that one. A great goal. Number 2, Keelan Payne here. Had to work hard for this one. The ball was out in front of him. He was in 2 minds to pick it up or just go off the ground. He got it through, and that's all that matters. Number 3, it's a beautiful strong mark from Kane Robbins. Just strength and a little spin to cap it off. Number 4, we see Riley Taylor here just going check side to shape that one back in. A brilliant goal. And number 5, last but not least, Kyle Manley here from Marong. picked it up beautifully, gathered and went. Put it through. Great goal.